What is happening? And welcome to your Thursday Night Delight. I'm one of your hosts around here, Sean the Right Way, and joining me, as always, with not one, but two pairs of shades. We're talking about Brent from Brent's Bricks.
It's good to be back, yeah.
And tonight, we're going to talk about everything we know about May the 4th. Yeah. Got a couple other surprises, some heaters tossed in, maybe a special guest or two. Who knows? It's Thursday night, boys. So crack open a latte if you got one, or even an energy drink. And let's ride, because we are a couple of brickheads.
Yeah.
Go. It is a couple of brickheads coming to you live this Thursday, April 3rd, 2025. Brent, the countdown's officially on. You know, there's a couple periods where it's like Christmas. You know, people compare different times to Christmas.
I know where you're going.
You know, Star Wars fans, whether some years warranted, or else I'll quit doing that, guys. Sorry, but whether warranted or not, May the 4th always a big day, Brent, for everyone.
Oh yeah.
All the fans, and you know, we're excited. I think things have been flowing. You know, the rumor mill, the leaks have been out there, the rumors, if you will. I think we got a pretty good grasp of what we have to expect on May 4th. So we're gonna do a lot of polls tonight, Brent. I've decided I want to poll hard. And,
I like polls,
the big ones. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I want to poll the boys, see where their thoughts are. I want to get an early read right now, Brent. For example, I said, are you getting the Jangs? Just straight up. I want to know.
Yes, so quickly. Yes,
we need to know. Are we getting the Jangs on launch? What's your most anticipated non-UCS set? Because I think if I said what set are you looking forward to the most, I think Jang would probably run away. I'm a little interested in the tier 2 stuff, Brent. I don't know about you.
I was just about to say I have been known. Honestly, I haven't really got like, I mean, since R2D2, like I didn't get the land speeder. I didn't get the TIE interceptor. I feel like these last couple May 4ths, if there's, you know, double VIP sets, or, you know, those sets that they do like for a discounted rate or whatever, if there's some sets I don't have that I need that are available for the double points or whatever they're going to do,
yeah,
I might go that route. Because like last year I got like the Phantom Menace brickheads. I got I don't even remember what else I got. I just know I didn't get, you know, I said infiltrator, interceptor, I think. Whatever. You guys know what I mean. But yeah, I'm the second tier stuff, you know, I say yes, like I'm definitely gonna get Django, but honestly, like it just depends on what other sets because
remember, the G-dub is not tied to it, so that's a big,
exactly
big variable.
If I can get the Dark Falcon, for instance, for like if they're doing that for like $130, you know, instead of, or well, no, it's $180 is retail. So if they're doing that for like 140, 150, I might just hit my
points or whatever.
Yeah,
or even straight disky.
Just depends.
Other huge news, Brent. We've shown you were out of the office last week, but we did show was it just the tease? I watched them all back. Okay, all right. Well, so we did I listened to vision. Dude, yeah. I can't believe the time is already upon us, but here we are, Brent, a couple months out. We'll get the official count from Ostif here in a moment, but Brickworld is upon us, and the creator has said it is time to pull trig on getting those orders so that folks can pick them up at Brickworld, and those who get them in the mail will get them around that window. But the ACOB, now annual, UGS, Ultimate Girth Series set for Brickworld is dropping next week. I can't believe it.
Okay, you know? Next week's the drop. All right.
Yeah, next week's the drop. We will have a very special guest on hand to help us roll that out. That's going to be very exciting. we'll reveal the details of that soon. But yeah, man, I can't believe it. It's already time.
I'm stoked. I'm stoked to have, the second Brickworld release that we've done. Last year was super, super fun doing that, and I love the way the set came out, and everyone seemed to really love that one. And I think this one is definitely. I don't want to spoil anything, but I don't think anyone's going to be disappointed. I think we're going to follow last year's up pretty well.
Dude, real quick shout out, Brett. I don't know the for those tracking. I mean, I'm still slowly getting built up here. I have no excuses. But look, I had Optimus has joined Bumblebee up there now.
Oh, full screen yourself here.
Yeah, let me do that. Yeah,
what you got it. You got it. Yeah, let's give us the full screen real quick.
Look at him up there, little buddy.
There we go.
Out.
Yeah, palling around. Yeah. That makes me really excited to get the Threeps and R2. I still need those.
Started shifting more stuff around. I've cleared out this box festival. I've got more shelves coming in right here, like factual shelves that I can add to that track.
Is that a Bionicle can on the top shelf above?
It is.
It is. Oh my god! You have?
Yeah, dude. I cracked one open. I was on the road. If Seeps is out there, he's probably busy. But I said, "How's this for this?" And he said, "Good. It's fair. Do it." And I took it out and played with it for 30 seconds and promptly put him back in the can because that's, me, Brett. I'm a packaging hoe. Packaging hoe.
Those cans were so cool when those were
cans go hard. So I got.
I got.
We'll break them out one day, but I got him in the can, minty fresh, opened, used. I hate that, but I wasn't gonna pay new. I think it's like $100 or something crazy that I wouldn't have paid. Yeah. This was like $20. I'm like, just to experience the ride.
Oh yeah,
I've bought an Ninjago set before. I like the little sampler. You know what this is, Brent? It's kind of like COVID probably stopped a lot of this. But do you remember the mall samples? Or I guess Costco, that's still going on.
Of course, it still happens in the clubs, but
it still happens in the clubs. But
maybe not in the public.
That's what I like to do with some Lego. I like to go around, get a little teriyaki chick. Little scoop of the little taster of the ice cream, whatever it is.
Yeah, I mean, I like doing that with like a little $20 Ninjog every once in a while. You know what I mean? One of my favorite, actually, I posted it on my Instagram story the other day. But one of my first time, one of the first
unite.
One of the first times I ever, as Sean likes to say, dipped the toe in a different theme. The first Ninjago set I ever got was the gamers tournament or something like that. It's a $30 set.
Yeah, it had like
99, all different. This isn't like you have 3 grunts and then you have some ninja and some else. No, this was 9 all different figures. And the gamers market, I think is what it's called. And the actual
there was a tournament one though too that was similar.
Tournament of Elements, I think, came out the following year, but it was 30, but only had 6 figs, which 6 figs is still great for $30.
What a rip off.
But compared to the year before when it was 9 figs, they typically always do a set like that. I feel like with a Ninjago, a lower kind of mid tier, $30 to $40 set,
heavily figged set. Yeah.
And yeah, exactly. But that one, man, 9 figs, $30 is crazy.
Hive is requesting a full price UCS set, which I'm going to tell you, spoilers, not what's coming this year, but it's definitely in the pipeline. Hive, we'll do that. We should do an idea. You know what we should do, bro? We should do a Bricklink designer series or a ideas vote.
Oh, people vote. Honestly, that I could 100% kind of see us going in that direction for sure. One of these.
What do you guys think of that? I mean, we're big into polls tonight, but
I think that's a really cool idea.
Let me look at the team early poll here. Buying Jang's UCS, it's 64% saying yes, and I should have clarified in the question. I mean at launch. I hope everybody had the same intent because but 65%, they're liking what they're seeing out there. Unfortunately, use your Google machine, use your socials and find the pictures of what you're looking for, because unfortunately, we have been advised by those in the know that some accounts are already being taken down for showing that, despite it not having watermarks or anything of the sort. They are being taken down. So we will show you a mock or something, but unfortunately, until we know this stuff is clear, boys, I don't want to disappoint or upset anybody, but I hope you understand we work too damn hard to put this show together and be here for you guys, to have it taken down over showing a picture. I think it sucks. I'm going to rant on it here in a bit. I'm going to go full hive almost on this, because it is effing mind blowing how this is going back and forth and teetering like this on all these set leaks and rumors. It's let us do it or don't. And the thing is, whatever, I'll get into it.
My thing is like, if you didn't break into the freaking Lego house and steal some internet, like steal some computer files from their computer, like, I don't understand why it's that big of a deal if it's like something that, however it leaks out. I mean, I don't know.
And as I was about to go on my rant, this is going to make me feel better, Brent. This is going to provide the kind of language that we need. And this is from the Bearded Brickhead. I know we have a couple in the hopper, and Brent, I don't know. Oh yeah, you did watch last week. We decided to sort of space out the supers, and so we did have some in earlier. I'm not ignoring. I didn't miss. I'm just in the mood to hear this one now. So guys, Bearded Brickhead, take away the comments, Brent, and then we'll welcome the Girth Gang formally.
Not to be confused with Bearded Brickman.
But there's a lot of beards going on.
We have a couple of different bearded legends, that show up. All of them are legends. But the Bearded Brickhead coming in, channel member, by the way, very special shout out to you, sir. Coming in with the $4.99. Thank you for making every Thursday feel like I'm hanging with the boys. So now please give me that FFF. Let's do it.
It'll be my pleasure.
I got heaters to the left, heaters to the right. When I fix the Joker hippo, I'ma party all night. But never in my life did I ever have a set that I wanna make my wife. Don't want no house, don't want no kids. All you gotta give me is 40 fucking figs. 40 fucking figs, 40 fucking figs. I even do a bid for 40 fucking figs. Dear Lordy, my body needs the 40. 40 fucking figs, 40 fucking figs.
It's so like peaceful at the end,
dude. Let me tell you something. As
like the most heater elevator music ever, and that's why I put an elevator in it. By the way,
it's so good. I think comparing it to elevator music is doing it a disservice. No. Dude, I'll tell you what. From a listener's standpoint, all right. Like, so how I've been catching up on, like, because typically, guys, since I've been working the 2 jobs, I'm only here for the first half of the show.
You're in the replay gang
for the second half of the show. Yeah. But I will. I'll be listening while I'm at work. And dude, I tell you what, when you guys played 40 fucking figs last week, I think I replayed it 4 times. I'm not even kidding. It was like a Saturday, and like Saturdays are usually like a little bit more chill at UPS. So like, dude, I'm like, as soon as it's over, I'm like double tapping back 30 seconds to hear it again. I mean, I replayed it like, I'm not even kidding, 3 or 4 times. Absolute jam. I love it.
Yeah, that one snuck up. You never know, Brent. You never know how they're gonna turn out. And
also, shout out to Tyler for someone needs to make him a Cajun meal soon.
A what? A Cajun meal?
It's just it's a deep cut from last week when you guys were talking about Scooby-Doo and you were talking about that boat set, and Tyler was trying to think of some location in Louisiana, and he's like, "Is it the Cajun?" And then like Lake was giving him shit for being like, Cajun is like a form of food.
Yeah. Oh god.
It was just like a deep cut to last week.
No, it was. It's funny. We had fun on the Discord too. I actually made a cruise company logo with a riverboat, steamboat sailing along a river of Cajun.
Yeah.
It was just called Cajun River Expeditions or something.
Yeah. No, there was some really good moments last week. I time-stamped a few things in the comments, but yeah, no. Shout out to last week's episode. It was a fun listen. Oh, because I wasn't even here for that whole entire episode, so I got to kind of listen to that whole episode just at work, which was nice because I always kind of need something good to listen to while I'm at work. Because I don't really have like a whole lot of other podcasts that I really listen to, at least as of now. So yeah, shout out to last week.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mark is here.
Mark El Presidente.
El Presidente. El Patron.
CBO.
Exactly. Quick update from Mark. He can chime in, of course, but still hard at work on the website. But just so you guys know, I mean, the hype officially, if there is ever an official kickoff date, it is next week, because next week we are releasing the Brickworld set for this year, the UGS set, which is but you'll see what it is. We're going to be getting that out in full swing. Expect a lot of Brickworld hype streams in the coming weeks as we are closing in. Guys, I know it's late in the game, but if there's any way for you to figure out a way to get there, man, even for a day, you got somebody you could, dude. I heard from somebody, Brent, forget who, and if you're out there, remind me who it was, but they were like, I couldn't go, but then I remembered my dad has a bazillion Sky Mile points.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dude, hit up like a grandma, a grandpa, a friend. They've got these miles, man. They're just sitting there.
Oh,
Get there. Find somebody from the Girth Gang and shack up. I'm hearing we got Mark, cover your ears. We got people staying 8 to a room in some situations. Not at the Rennie, though.
Not at the Rennie.
Anyway.
Not at the Rennie.
There's gonna be some collabs on the social medias. It's gonna be insane. So guys, the hype is there. And again, I get it. I'm very pushy. I know that. If you cannot make it, we're gonna have you covered 100%. I think between all your favorite big time, big league sort of YouTubers and channels you follow out there, they're gonna cover it. But as far as like what being on the ground is like, Brent, that's kind of where we will step in for you guys. We will literally be recording and broadcasting and running shorts and just keeping you guys.
We'll be streaming at least once a day.
At least once a day.
At least.
Maybe not on arrival day, but yeah. I will promise you a minimum of 4.
I mean, who knows? Even on an arrival day, we might do like I might, we might at any given point just do like a quick like pop up mobile little pop in G-dub type of stream.
We could figure it out. We could do a room, boy. You guys understand if the qual's not as high, if we're
exactly.
Polls out now. What's the most anticipated non-UCS set from upcoming May the 4th? I put a couple options on there that I believe are maybe amongst the most hyped, but I did leave an other open, Brent, and the answers were the Yu Wang, of course. I think a lot of people are looking forward to that. It's really, is it the only like play scale boy in there? I think it might be. $80, $70. I forget, $70, $80, affordable, could be done. The logo, a lot of hate coming out of the gate for that.
That's this May 4th.
Looks like it's unique. I don't know. I mean, I'm
more
hyped over that than some random diorama. At least it's something new. So I'm and then Chopper, I think, is high on a lot of folks' list. And then I put other.
Is Chopper this May 4th too?
Yeah.
Wow. I'm confused why.
Ooh, this is tight, Brent. All right, now people are getting to it because I just announced it. All right, let's get an updated ranking real quick, Brent. I want your reaction.
Yeah, okay.
Leading the pack at 40%, the Yu Wang. Number 2, Choppy at 25%. The Logs at 15. Other is 19, which is interesting. So
yeah,
curious. And you'll notice the thing I ride for, Brent, is the Seeks, and there are a couple Kylo sets, of course, coming in the sequels. I'm wondering if any of those 15%ers are buying any Kylo sets. I would think the helmet would be more popular than the ship. What do you think?
That's crazy to think that the helmet is going to be May 4th. Like, I feel like this time last year we already knew what everything looked like. Like, it's crazy the like how much they're cracking down on leak, because I don't know. I feel like at this time last year we pretty much at least had a good idea of what everything looked like.
Well, I will say we're gonna do this tonight. We got the set launch next week. I feel like the week after that'll be 3 weeks with 1 week to go. That's when we'll pick up the hype on it again, Brent. And hopefully we'll have, we'll of course talk about it weekly. Don't get me wrong. Any review and that stuff, we'll be talking through it. But I think, and then we're going to go hard in and around May 4th. You guys know how we do. We're going to do the launch night, day of, what did it look like? What did it feel like? All that good stuff. Maybe the day after, if there's news. If you guys were around last year, we pulled that Chicago Bulls style back to back to back.
Yeah.
Those were
that was a crazy week.
Those were probably the most fun shows, though. That was like the most obvious fun string of shows.
So May 4th is
falling on.
It's on a Sunday.
All right.
That's nice for me because I usually always have Sundays off.
But May the 1st is on a Thursday?
Yeah. Oh, wow. So May 1st falls on I guess it wouldn't be like
most of the stuff comes out the 1st, though. So I don't know. We'll play it by ear, guys, but we'll be there.
Well, because usually, I mean, are we gonna do I don't know. Are we gonna do an extra stream on Wednesday? Then do one on I don't know. Play it by ear, I guess.
If I had to tell you, if I had to answer right now, yeah, I think we'd do Wednesday and Thursday.
Yeah, because speaking of release,
maybe Saturday night if we could figure that out. Yeah,
because speaking of things releasing, and I know we'll get into it later, but it's kind of crazy that the recent big Lord of the Rings set's not sold out.
Yeah,
like a lot of people anticipate that.
Surprised by that? Yeah, the G-Dub
is available still.
Yeah,
we'll get into it. I thought
that would go before the set, quite frankly.
Oh yeah, we'll get into it. I don't want to deter from what we were chatting about.
We've got Ostif here. Brent, take it away.
Holy smokes. Ostif coming in.
Sorry, we got to get to that after this. Sorry.
Huge shout out to Ostif, channel member, moderator, great friend of the channel, coming in with the freaking 2025, building up for that hype this year, Brickworld 25. Dude, I cannot believe it's this low.
Did you see the video that he put out today? About his excitement.
His excitement for the new set for May 4th.
I got to pull that up, but go ahead and read it. Yeah.
Dude, I can't believe this number's this low. 67 days till Monday landing. 71 until Brickworld officially starts. 71 days is crazy.
Is that a story? Ostif, where did you post that, dude?
I think he posted a regular reel. Cheers to the set of my life is the video that Sean's trying to find. Currently crying at its beauty. Thank you, boys, for being the best humans ever. Much love. Cannot wait to hang at the Rennie very soon. And he wants did he say what song?
Yeah, he wants
Annie. There it is.
But guys, check this out. This is Ostif today, reacting upon seeing certain things about certain sets coming up. Oh, whoops.
The best set of our lives all week. King of Fat Born, baby. Woohoo! Yeah!
No, so you hear the music, Brent?
King of Fat
Oh yeah.
Listen carefully.
The best set of our lives all week.
Yeah.
King of Fat Born, baby. Woohoo! Yeah!
I noticed that earlier that he had the G-Dub going on in the background. That's awesome.
So funny. Shout out to Ostif for that. All right, he wants to hear Annie, and then Brent, don't let me forget, we got to do Girth Gang next, and then we'll get back to some more of these supers. But here's another one from you. First one in of the night. It was posted first, not the first one we're playing. But here is Annie Went Freako. Get your set ready, Brent.
I remember the time when Annie went freako. When he grew up fast and Padme was his freako. Came out swinging his saber longer than a light pole. I remember, yeah I do. His midi-chlorian shot right through.
And as we are going through, there it is, the iconic Freako speeder. As we are going through the Girth Gang tonight, Brent, I did want to pause and recognize that a legend has returned. He's been gone. I saw him in another stream. He said he's been having to catch us on Reaps. That's why we haven't seen him. But the legend himself, Qui-Gon Jeans, is back in the building, guys.
Hey, let's go.
Return of the legend himself. So
I was thinking to myself the other day, a really cool name for like a guy to have would be Jin.
Qui-Gon Jeans.
No, just Jin. Just straight Jin. Because it's almost like Jim, but with an N. Just straight Jin.
Yeah, there's a pretty prominent character in some movies. There's a couple actually. I'm trying to remember.
Well, because it's different. It's like it could be taken as like short for Jennifer, but if it's for like a gentleman, it's almost like Jim, but just Jin.
G-I-N or J-I-N?
So however Qui-Gon spells it.
J-I-N.
Just J-I-N, yeah. Just Jen Jackson or something. Be cool.
All right. We're going to run down the Girth Gang. And Brent, we do have a new comment heavyweight champion. It's very important to call out here.
Yeah, let's see.
Here we go.
Girth Gang.
Oh, is Riley the first one tonight?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Riley has
there
the
we
belt.
Go. Give me that belt. Super big shout out. Special shout out to Riley for being a channel member as well. Sean in there crowning the new champ. What up, Matthew Slurpee? What's good, Slurpee? Bearded Brickman in the house. What's good, Bearded? Another channel member. Special shout out, Flord. What's going on, Flord? There's Lego Timmy, acknowledging he lost the title again. T Fane in the house. Another channel member. Special shout out to T Fane. Great name there. Another channel member, Lightning Lord 22. Ready for that Thursday night delight? Yeah. Congratulating Riley right there.
So damn girthy.
Yeah. We got Ostiff in the house. What's
Did you
good,
see this Gayati Gundi?
Gayati Gundi is amazing. Yo, with the picture. Oh my god, the profile picture is amazing. True Squadron in the house. What's good? Oops, sorry. We got Shreddy in the house. Ready for that Jang. Oops, sorry. Smoky Smokes 710. Another channel member. Special shout out to Smokey. Always a special shout out for this man right here. Get Cooped. He's in here under the Get Cooped account. I like it. Usually he's Cooper Kayak in here. Copper Kayak in here. Yeah. All right, we got Stickler, another channel member. Special shout out. All the channel members are out here today. Papa Trip, another channel member. Special shout out to Papa Trip. 2 Papas. We got Papa Rex, another channel member. Special shout out. We got JD. All the channel members. Again, another big shout out to Qui-Gon Jeans, just because. Man, Pockets Master in the house. What's good? AJ Bits. What's good, AJ Bits? Liam Brick the Bed. Huge shout out to Liam. I'm gonna give Liam a special shout out later.
Oh yeah, big shout out.
I'm gonna give Liam another special shout out later. You guys don't know
why.
But,
Stickler yet?
Yeah, I got Stickler.
Okay.
Huge shout out to Stickler. Great profile picture with the Girth Trooper in there. All Z Bricks. I mean, I'm doing nothing but channel members right now. Huge shout out to all the channel members. Seriously, got Maul's Vengeance.
What up, Maul?
Charlie Bracebridge.
Charlie in the building.
We got Eli Kip. All the channel members are in the building. We got Area 56 Bricks, another channel member in the house. Torso Cracker. I love this name. Torso Cracker, another one of my favorite names. Yeah, True Squadron. Sam. Shreddy, I think I got. Anthony, another channel member. Special shout out. I think I've gotten most of the channel members. You guys are showing up heavy in the chat tonight, and I love it. Appreciate you. Here's another channel member, K Today. It's K Today. Thank you so much, everyone, for showing up tonight. 123 of you beautiful people out there. Love to see it. Love to see it. Fabu Brick. I don't know if I shout out Fabu in the house tonight. Yeah. Hive. Always got to give a shout out to Hive. Finally catching up on all these chats here. Huge shout out to Hive. As always.
Back into tuning back into the poll, Brent. Wang still leads the way at 35%. Chopper has gained ground. Chopper is number 2.
I figured. I mean,
30%, and I'm sure it's going to look really good and go nicely with the.
Oh yeah, I mean, dude. I mean, you saw Ryan's worst to first video. He's got R2 at number 1.
Yeah. So if they just play the hits, do it the right way.
If they do it like they did R2, man. I mean, sure, it's not going to have an anniversary fig, but
no reason it shouldn't be a heater. And then other is still up there at 21%. Guys, keep commenting on what you're going to be picking up. If it's not part of this list,
are we getting a box of boys on May 4th?
There is not a box of boys. I don't believe. I've got
there's a box of boys later in the year, though, I think, right?
Yeah, we can definitely get in. We can definitely get into that. Let me pull up the list as we know it. And again, guys, I want to provide visuals. I really do. It's just things are weird again right now. So hopefully you can get that. But here is a list of all the May 4th stuff. Some of it's promo. Some of it is been seen through, I think largely it's all unofficial means, right? There's been no official reveals, I don't think, Brent, on .com of any of this stuff. But here we go. You guys have probably seen the Polybag Falc that is in your should be in your stores now. Definitely seen it in Target, maybe Walm's, but
I got one somewhere. I picked one up.
Yeah, I do too somewhere.
I don't know what I did with it.
But that's coming out. I'm assuming that'll be your lower sort of threshold, Brent, that $30, $40 whatever spend it is. There's
and then we'll have the oddball thing that they do.
Comes the oddball. It's a non-brick related promo. Could be a keychain. I can't even say keychain normal. Maybe there's a charm involved, is what we know. May the 4th promo, which we all know by now. We've got the 3 red training clones and the KE8 Enforcer vehicle going with that. And then some stuff, Brent, I want to talk about here, and this might be making up some of the other folks' list, but there is a couple of sets of Brickheads. Shout out to Brickheads. Cool name. Ours is with an S, though, just to clarify. Just, please, while everybody's so angry and, taking things down, we are Brickheads with an S.
While accounts are getting taken down.
Yeah, we're Brickheads with an S. Always have been. Pilot Luke Skywalker. Now, Brent, all you got to do with this one, all you got to do is just give me that nice orange uni and a heater helmet, and that's it.
A nice orange visor.
If you want to toss me a Sabe, I'd like to have one. But if you give me some nice printing on a helms and that delicious orange marmalade flight suit, just give it to me. You know where to put it. I will buy it. I will buy it
deep inside of me.
I will buy it if it's horrible, Brent, just to be clear, but I'd like to enjoy buying it. Pretty straightforward, right? I think this would be impossible to screw up, I think.
Yeah. It's just a single boy by itself.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's a solid brickhead to get. I don't think there's any way they can really mess it up. I think it'll come out pretty cool.
I do too. And then, of course, from there, we've got the Brent, you should be fired up about this, the episode 3 Brickheads pack. Now, I do believe.
How many? Does it say how many? Because you know what I would love.
I have some backstage notes as well. Let me see.
If it would be so. This is just my speculation of what I would hope to see it be.
I think it's 5 or 6, and we. If you guys know some stuff, please list what you guys know as far as the assortment in that. I'm pretty sure we're going to get Anakin, Padme, Obi-Wan, a 7-pack with Pregme. I don't know if they're going to do that.
See, I wish they would just base it off of Palpatine's arrest.
Yeah,
you could give us literally Palpatine, Anakin, Mace Windu, Kit Fisto, and whatever those other 2 Jedi's names are. I don't know. Roast me in the comments. I don't care. But yeah, just give us those. That would be awesome.
Nick and Bricks is asking, Yu Wang refers to the U-Wing, right? Not Hu Yang. Yes, the Yu Wang. There's only one Yu Wang. It's cousins with the X Wang. Non-brick promos need to go, man. Give us some figgies.
Give us something else, man. Like, it's just no one cares about them, and it's got to be like, it's got to be costing Lego almost as much as it would to just do a fig. Like, what happened to minifigs in a poly bag? Like, it'd be, and I know they give us like the cheap poly for the $30 entry, whatever, or $30 threshold. That's fine. Like, just toss something in for the people that can only afford something small. But like, if it was 30 for the small poly bag, and then like 80 to 100 for a new some kind of cool minifigure in a poly bag, and then make it $150 or $200 for the set, that would be ideal.
For sure. And are you noticing too, Brent? Just back a little bit on the Brickhead front. We are now officially in a trend, right? Because we got the Ewok Village or Return of the Jedi. Obviously on the anniversaries is what's happening with these. Are you liking getting these 5 packs of Brickheads every year? Are you cool with that? I don't know if you actually bought it yet.
I have the Phantom Menace ones. I don't really have that many Brickheads. I have the Ahsoka Brickheads just because I thought it was cool that she was the
Grievous would go hard. I don't think they're gonna do it.
Yeah. Grievous would be a cool one if they're gonna do like a Revenge of the Sith themed one. But no, literally the only brickheads I have are the Phantom Menace ones from last year. And then I have Ahsoka just because she was like the 150th brickhead. And other than that, I think I might randomly have I think I have the Buzz Lightyear and then the Woody and Bo Peeps, maybe. That's about it. I think that's it. Honestly.
Wow. Chopper's gaining ground, but looks like U-Wing is pulling away on that one. The Wang wins. We got one more that I wanted to ask you guys about, and that is how many G-dubs are you getting? Now, obviously, it depends on price. If somebody out there knows, but let's say it's I feel like it's been what, like 250 last few years.
Yeah,
guys, remind me. But for like the high end, the most desirable, the Baru level G-dub is at 250. How many are you guys trying to get by buying sets? Are you just gonna go for the one?
I feel like zero? It was it not lower than 250 last year?
180 maybe. You guys have to remind me. I'm a little bit foggy, but I'm gonna post that one. How many G-dubs? And we'll go with.
If I wasn't saving for Brickworld, I would be getting two for sure. Because yeah. If I wasn't trying to save as much as I can for Brickworld, I definitely would. I'd cop Django Slave 1 for the Culch. And then my other order, I would probably get like Chopper, Django helmet, Kylo helmet, and like the Brickheads pack or something. But I still think, honestly, like what my actual purchase is going to be is whatever like the tier 2 options are, whatever sets from last year they're doing discounts on. I mean, that's probably what I'm going to end up going with, honestly, because there's a lot of Lego. I think it's all dependent. I don't have.
I could see. So my issue, and I was having this conversation with Coop. Shout out to Coop. I think he's on a flight. He said he'll try to check in in a little bit. But I was chatting with Coop, and he was asking, like, am I caught up? And I'm like, as far as stuff that's out now, Brent, that's on shelves, I'm like, pretty much for the stuff I want. But there are a couple like bottom feeders that I still need. Like I still need bottom feeders in my mind, pod race, and I still need Tantive 4.
Yeah.
So it's like if they do something with those, maybe, although pod race has been in the 40s.
I was gonna say, you haven't seen pod race for 45. I got mine.
Yeah, I did. You know what happened? I did an in-store pickup when it was super low with Target, and it was the last copy they had, and it was just completely shredded, and they wouldn't do anything at all. I'm like, you throw another 5 or 10. I'm gonna build it, but I just was like, I'll get it. That one's not ever gonna. It might hit 100 in 20 years. Like nobody's gonna care about that. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
But anyway, I was like, no, with this one, I'm kind of looking forward to new. And so I feel like if the Threshy, did we get a number, by the way, from the Girth Gang of what it was in years past? Has it been like 180, 160 was last year? Okay.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
So, I mean, I think like,
that's not bad, dude. That's not bad at all.
I think like very comfortably. I feel like a nice Yu-Wang Chopper combo is a really solid, if I'm going to sit out Jang.
Yeah,
I'm still figuring that out, but
I think Chopper U-Wing is a very good combo.
I think Chopper U-Wing's a very.
If you're going new, if you're going D1B,
if you're going D1B, you go U-Wing, Chopper. You'll get your G-dub. You'll clear the slate, and then if you're feeling frisky, and you also get the Jang, I think like, an expensive day to be sure.
Yeah, but obviously
the punch, but you could get 2 of them. See, I just don't like overshooting it that much, man.
Yeah, no, because technically, if you get a Jang, the UCS Jang, you're almost hitting the G-dub twice, but they won't let you stack in one order, obviously. So, really, the best way to really go about it is like get Chopper in the U-Wing, and then go back in, and if you're all caught up. And you don't need any of the older sets, you could either buy some of the sets that are on sale that you think are going to do good in the aftermarket, or just buy some of these other sets. Like if you're going all D1B on the new stuff, like you can go Chopper, U-Wing, and then on your other order, just like get the Jang helmet, get the Kylo shuttle, and then the Kylo helmet, and then you're there.
Yep. I mean, I don't know. It seems like a lot of you guys are going to be joining me in the play scale paradise of the U-Wing. I know it's not perfect. I don't have the other one.
That does kind of suck to only get one play scale set in this wave.
It's kind of weird, man. Like I'm looking at this list and I'm just like, man, I would love to replace. We've talked about it on here, Brent, but I would love like taking out the first 3 because those are promos, whatever. You know what though? Honestly, there you go. The May 4th rumored promo is the only other sort of play scale set, dude.
Yeah.
Look at it. I'm not wrong. Yeah, because you
look
got
how many of these.
You got a micro,
say
a
no
non-build.
figs.
Basically, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna spend money just to get an OG play scale normie ass Star Wars set. It's pretty crazy that I'm not even gonna open unless I get.
Yeah, I mean the lack of figs in this wave is heavy. We've got 4 sets that are no fig. Actually, more because if you count the brickheads are no figs. So like we're looking at
this is the ultimate no figgy no buy extravaganza going on here.
Chopper's gonna have 1 fig, obviously, but
Choppy comes with Choppy, yeah.
But that's an astromech. It's like sure it's a character, but is it a minifig? I mean that's up to the consumer, I guess. But we're literally only looking at the slate, the UCS Slave 1, and the U-Wing that has figs, and then the promo. That's it, dude.
You know what though? Area 56 brings up a
great point. Good point.
They're saving all the figs.
Yeah, maybe that's why there's a lack. That's why there's a lack of figs. That's literally why there's a lack of figs in this wave because they're all in the.
Hey, Good Life Bricks is in the building. Good to see you, bud. If you guys haven't checked them out yet, Good Life Bricks, very chill, calm reviews, heavy on the Star Wars. I almost want to say exclusively on Star Wars. Good Life, remind me, keep me honest here, but he's been delving into some retro stuff lately. He did the OG Falc the other day, which was a really cool watch. So if you guys are looking for a nice chill good guy reviewer to check out, please check out Good Life Bricks. Good stuff.
I'm gonna give him a follow.
It's
Good Life
it's
Bricks.
Cool. He's nice and chill. I almost want to say he's Jang like, and I mean that in the most respectable way. Because I actually like that style of video.
Nice.
He's got a really nice room and a nice setup, and like I said, he's a good guy. So,
yeah. I like the wall mount.
He laughed, so I hope you know what I mean. Exclusively Star Wars. There you go. So you guys will eat that up. Go give him a well. And he puts surprising stuff. He doesn't do what everybody else does, which I appreciate. Chopper is one of the best astromechs for sure. May the no figgy no buy. Yeah, I mean, guys, if you look in the description column here on our beautifully manicured Excel sheet, shout out to Coop. But I mean, 3 red drones or clones. Sorry, 3 red clones, right? And then you got the Deidre, Cassian Andor, K2, and an ISB agent. And I guess you get a Choppy. So.
No clones. No clones. No boys. One other quick thing I want to say about Good Life Bricks. Only been a channel for 5 months, and his second video ever was a review of the barge. So one might say he's a barge boy.
That's true. That's very true.
He's a man of the barge. Yeah.
He's one of us. 3 red clones.
Yep. Oh, we are getting clones. Okay, outside the promo, and the clones aren't going to be suited. They're going to be.
What are you talking about? I already said that. I said 3 red clones. What's he talking about?
Well, he's talking about the clones that are in the training GWP.
Yeah.
What else? We are, because I said there's no clones in this wave. But technically there is, but they're not going to be.
I thought
suited.
There was 3 additional clones somewhere else that I missed. Is what I took.
No.
Okay.
No
armor.
The training clones aren't going to be suited. Yeah. No armor clones. So yes and no.
Bobes is a clone though. You got to count him.
Sure. Well, yeah. I technically.
Wait. Do you think? But was Bobes not had traditionally? Was Bobes not had vaginally? Do we know? What did I say?
I mean that.
I don't know that level of detail. Actually,
no, because he looks exactly like his dad. I'm guessing
that's true. That's true.
Bobes
came from the factory.
No, because he is a clone. Because I remember the dialogue in the movie. This is like a trivia moment.
I knew that would get everybody.
Django. No, because he was not. I'm about to answer this for more.
You guys can't handle medical science now. Are we not?
No, I'm about to explain the science though. I remember the dialogue in the movie. The Kaminoans were saying that Django's only request, like he was down, he's like, yeah, clone me as much as you want for your army, but my only request is that you let me have a clone that grows at a normal rate, because all these clones were obviously had accelerated growth so they could age up quicker. But Django's only request is that he has a clone for himself that only. So technically, Django's like son is just a clone of himself, which is kind of wild to think about.
Hold the freaking phone, dude.
What happened?
Holy Balola.
Holy shit.
Look. We gotta stop the screen here. Stop the screen.
Bro, oh my God. A 50 piece? We got to play every single super chat song we have, just back to back.
Sorry, I missed it. I saw, hey, check it. And then I was going to read that. And then at 9:55 p.m., probably as I used the V word right here on this show for probably the first time. We need to put that in the lore, by the way. But Cinemolecular drops 50.
Holy shit!
ACOB membos. We have to celebrate this.
Wow.
Jeez Louise, dude.
I gotta go get another beer.
I don't even know what to say, dude. Guys, if you were one of the lucky winners of the membo, just all caps, dude, right? Cinema. Did you just get a membership?
I think like everyone in the chat probably, because we have there's like 123 people out there, and we have so many of the channel members already out there. I think the entire chat just became channel members. Holy shit.
If I say that again, Brent, do you think we'll get 50 more? Because by the way, thank you to Anthony for the lore. Brent, we were talking about the space vag last year. So.
Oh yeah.
But have I ever said the full? Yeah. Did I ever go full?
And say vaginally? No.
That's true. I shot.
We need a shirt that says. Was Boba Fett had vaginally? Question marks.
Yeah. Somebody get on that. Oh my God, dude.
Short answer, no, he wasn't. But still, it's funny to think.
Space China. No, but what's funny is you just pointed out, Brent, we said vag, which we abbreviate everything. I shot past the primary main word and then overshot that and went vaginally. I didn't even just do the straight one. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh God. Okay. So yeah, I was using medical.
What a wild last 2 minutes.
Really
we have just a shock drop of a phrase from Sean, and then we get gifted 50 freaking membos by Cinemolecular. Oh my God, I can't even talk. Holy shit.
Oh, is this the next song? Yeah, like how was
Lego Vag? Lego
Anybody
Vag
want a super on that?
How was
Origin? Because I think he might have been with the long neck gal. Brent, what do you think?
No, because I know the real answer, but it's funny to speculate.
There is a song on the Discord. Oh, that's right. Somebody did make that.
Oh man.
Mark Antoine Turgeon. And I do believe, guys, shout out to Mark. He needs a gifted member.
I'm surprised he didn't get one.
I'm surprised he didn't get one. The whole field got one. I'm sorry, dude.
Sadly, I think when people gift membos, they're just to a random person in the chat, unfortunately. So I don't think you can like
RJ Cosmic. I applied for a job at Lego, and after the interview, they realized they would have to fire me in a month for not being able to keep my mouth shut. What do you guys think about Jang? I got to quit saying Jang because we have a Jang here in our, But what do you think about Django with the long neck woman? What do you think about that? And then that's Bobes.
No, because Bobes would have came out looking real weird. Real weird.
I don't know though, because I would agree with you, but as proven, Django has he runs probably the greatest batch ever though.
If not technically, because he just was cloned.
If they're basing everything off of him and everything that he is, I bet his genes, will punch through any sort of alien weirdness. What is it? Tanwi. That's the name I'm thinking.
Tanwi, yeah.
Say your name. It's Tanwi. Sorry, I was struggling. I was gonna say Kiwi or something.
Kiwi.
Oh my god.
All right. No, it's so funny though. Like, even though.
Geez Louise. All right. Well, look, this is a good time to celebrate as any. Jandern with a 4.99. May the 4th. I'm gonna do that wave. Jandern, are you clearing the wave on May the 4th? Because I mean that's incredible. But this one is gonna also go out to Cinemolecular Films for the 50 bomb. I believe. What was the previous record? There was 10. I think there was 20 maybe one time. But 50.
I think 10, 20, 50's. That's crazy.
Off the absolute chain.
50's crazy. It's crazy.
It's just there's no other way to put it. And so we are going to play the wave. I think we all just need a breath here. Yeah.
Have you heard that there's all new sets? I got my wallet. Let's get wet. Cause I got the wave. I got it. I got it. Cause I got the wave. I got it. I got it. Yeah, some of you boys get a set of two, that's the worst. I take them full price and build them on the first. Cause I got the wave. I got it. I got it. I got it. Cause I got the wave. I got it. I got that bitch.
There it is, the wave. I think Brent's getting another Brent Spruski, but yeah, guys, man, just in a state of shock. Brent, sorry you had to miss the wave. I mean, I know
I was singing it in my head the whole time.
The way you did you time it? You're like,
I was trying. Yeah,
you had to run up, right? You ran upstairs.
Yeah, I had to get a refreshment.
Yeah, I know how far of a run that is. That's a pretty healthy run. You earned that beer.
Oh yeah. Quickly.
Nick Sigsby in with Droidica. We will get that. We're just going to kind of scatter them throughout. I think the feedback last week, Brent, everybody kind of liked the scattering throughout. Don't worry, we won't forget.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody up there.
Did we play one specifically for Cinemolecular though for the 50? Which what?
Yeah, I kind of just comboed it, but Cinema, let me know. I mean, dude, you tell me what you want me to do. I'll say anything, and we'll sing anything. We'll play any super you want.
Yeah, I'll sing a super chat if you want me to.
Can we get a super song compilation on vinyl? It's
on vinyl.
Stay tuned. I don't think vinyl though. I don't want to set false expectations, but we're doing something, and we don't know when. See, he wanted the wave. There it is.
Oh, beautiful.
I think you've requested that before, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Nice.
Wow, Bearded's going May wave, and he's going to split it to get multiple G-dubs. He's going to do the whole thing, man.
Nice. Hey, I mean, it's a solid wave to get. And I mean, you're going to be getting double points, 2 G-dubs. You know what I mean? Sell one of the G-dubs, get some of your money back.
We got Brickworld in with a 10-piece. How many days? He wants Freako.
71.
Mark, we will play Freako here in a bit. We hit that a little bit earlier on, but I mean, I think people would love to hear that again. How many days? 67 till the arrival, Mark. 67 till that Monday, which I think you're there, if I'm not mistaken, even before that, for sure. Yeah, you're for sure there. I think the weekend before. You'll have to remind me. And then 71 till day one of public. It is getting very real, very fast. I mean, you guys remember when it was over. It's been 200, 100 and something. And now we're closing into just over a couple months. Let me see. That's all good, Mark. You're good. Oh, internet delayed. It's all good, dude. Well, let me know. Give me another. You're a Baru guy. We can throw something in. Flights are booked. Well, we're gonna meet Pig too. I guess I knew.
Clever.
Yeah, Clev's going. That's gonna be awesome, dude. Oh, June 6th, boys. True Squadron. He'll be there. Man.
True squatty.
All right, let's get back to our trusty spreadsheet, Brent. I feel like this is like a work meeting.
Right.
I got to tell you what's going on here. I got to drive results. Okay. So yeah, lack of figs, a problem. Let's get into
real quick, just because we were talking about Brickworld and how long and stuff. Jandron's got a question right here about, other than the Rennie, what's the best hotel? So what's the best non-Rennie hotel? The one
on Mark, unless you know, because I don't.
Mark does always suggest a good one, a couple good ones. Mark, put those in the chat if you will. But it's been like 3 years. In 2021, I believe, or 2022, I think, when Sean and I went for the first time, we stayed at the La Quinta. La Quinta. Solid.
It would involve an Uber, though. I want to get them within a walk.
Right. Solid spot, but it's not as close. Like, you would need an Uber, you would need to drive. Lover stayed at a place that was walkable. Mark's probably going to put something in chat. He usually has a couple good suggestions. But the Lover stayed somewhere I know that was walkable. I think Duck 1 year stayed stayed somewhere 1 year that was kind of Just Too Good stayed somewhere that was like walkable if she had to. But it's all pretty close. Even if you get somewhere that's not exactly walkable, I mean, is distance the only factor?
Can you guys help Average Brick? Because I don't know if I can see it from my view, but are you still not able to join from iOS for members, or does he need to go to desktop browser and do that?
You can't do it from a phone. Yeah.
Okay.
You can't do it from
Average
a phone.
Brick, you're gonna have to, if you can do it from a phone,
I hate.
You can if you can set your browser to desktop, I think there's workarounds. Or if you install Chrome even on your iPhone, I think you might be able to that way. It's really annoying, but
that's so dumb that.
But here's me assuming he has an iPhone, but maybe you have an Android. If you have an Android, there should be a little on the description. There should be a big button there for you to click. Wyndham Gardens is decent, he's saying. So check that out. What I would do is grab a Google Maps of the Rennie, and then you're going to want to look for things that are, walkable, right? And there's some that are like kind of in the same parking lot where.
Right.
What were you saying? Lover had like a 5-10 minute, not even walk home every night?
I mean, honestly, what I did when me and Sean and Ryan from On and Out Productions stayed at a non-Rennie hotel. I have the booking app, so I mean, whatever app you have where you book stuff, I have the booking app, and I just put the Rennie's address in as where I'm staying, and then it'll show you all the closest options. Moments of the Magic.
It says joined on our main page. I don't see it.
I don't think you could see it
on iOS. Yeah. Okay. Let me look at something here. No, I'm looking at someone where I don't have a membership, and I can't do it from my iPhone. Sorry, bud. It's annoying. Embassy Suites is a little better. Quarter mile drive away. That's nothing. I mean, that's perfect. You'll be able to get your blood pumped. Truthfully, Brent, it's every bit of a quarter mile from the Rennie to the convention, a little bit.
Yeah.
With the big bridge walk, and everything.
Oh yeah. No, it's a beautiful kind of surrounding area. I'm literally pulling up. Let's see the closest.
Let me know if you're able to figure that out for the membership. I apologize, Average Brick. We have no control over that. It's pretty freaking annoying. But thank you for your interest.
I don't know if this is. I don't know. This one is also by Marriott, but there's a Spring Hill Suites by Marriott. That's 0.3 miles from the Rennie. So that's 0.3 5-night. Huh?
Yeah, I was like, that's nothing. That's like a 10-minute walk, if that.
Five nights for $700. That's pretty solid.
Really?
5 nights for $700.
Holy,
and then
nothing.
This one has free cancellation.
Oh, he's saying it's over the highway though, so be careful with that one.
Well,
Isn't there a bridge. There's a sidewalk though, I think.
The one that Mark suggested is on a good deal right now. It says secret deal, free cancellation, no prepayment needed. But the Wyndham Garden for 5 nights is only $524. That's just a hair over $100 a night. That's really solid.
Wow.
0.3 miles from the Rennie.
So I think that's where Ostif stayed, and he says it's fine. So
the Wyndham, yeah, and then there's also
it's fine. It's like a courtyard. I mean,
there's an embassy. There's an Embassy Suites. That's going to be
Spring Hill
that's
has
a lot
shuttle
more
from the Rennie, Brent. Free shuttle for the Spring Hill. There you go.
Oh wow, nice.
All right. So hopefully you guys get that going.
Yeah, check them out.
Back into our list. Yeah, episode 3 Brickheads pack. Sadly, I don't think we're gonna get. We're definitely not getting Palpy's arrest. Okay, we're just not. So you're gonna get your primary characters. I'm hoping we get like a Greaves or something fun in there, but expect the mega stars here. Let's talk Kylo a little bit, Brent. We're finally getting outside of the holiday sort of Millennium Falcon diorama. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is like the first sort of semi-significant sequel set in the
sequels
form of Kylo's
shuttle.
Interestingly, the piece count is reported here, Brent. For $69.99, you are going to be able to get 386 luxurious pieces. Are you thinking this is because these wangs are going to be so big? That's still kind of wild to me.
I think it's going to be cool, but it's going to be downscaled like the Sith Infiltrator and like everything else that comes out for Lego Star Wars. I'll say it because Tyler's not here, but make Lego Star Wars big again.
Well, you're picking the wrong theme to do that with, because this is a MIDI scale ship. So I don't know if
my bad. I totally thought you were talking about the U-Wing when you did this. No. When you did this with your hands, I thought you were talking about how the U-Wing does this. You're talking about this.
Okay. I was making a V. We all know what that
is. Sorry, I got confused there. No, okay, so in terms of a MIDI scale Kylo ship, I think it's a pretty decent idea. I do. Okay, even still, what I said kind of remains true. I think it is going to kind of be a little small-ish still for that amount of pieces, but who knows? It might come out and look really, really cool. I do like Kylo's ship a lot, so it's probably going to be something that I pick up. And it's conveniently, coming out with a Kylo's helmet too. So I think if you're a big Kylo fan and you're doing May the 4th, I mean, you get Kylo's shuttle, you get Kylo's helmet, you're at 140. Toss in like a battle pack, and you're in there. So I think that's not a bad plan. If you're big into Kylo and that's what you want this May 4th, then there you go.
Something awesome chiming in with a Sports Center update. FYI, guys, the first guy to leak that Pokemon was becoming a Lego theme, among other leaks, said that we are getting an MBS Endor set in 2026. Just saying. I mean, I hope that's true. We've been hearing this for a while. I think the timing is a little.
Timing's off, but Lego's never really right on it with their timing, anyways, with stuff.
That's true. They're not. If anything, they're a little bit inconsistent. And again, guys, I don't know. Maybe Coop has the answer, because this is a legitimate question. Is the $1,000 Death Star, is that an MBS or a UCS? I know it says UCS here. That's just kind of what we call Girthy boys. And the reason I ask is because it is a vehicle. It is a transport ultimately. So I know we're splitting hairs here. So is it possible that that's not filling an MBS slot that was left open by Mos Eisley? And can we please have, pretty please, the Endor set? Because I got to tell you, Brent, if there's any one set that could replace the sail barge as the most important and best set of our lives, it could be Endor. It could be. I mean, I might have to slot Jabba behind. I don't know.
It could be. You know what? I'll tell you this.
I think it is a vehicle. So I'm going to say it's UCS. I don't know if anybody's talking about this. I haven't heard anybody else talk about this and say it to this level of whatever I'm doing here. But I think this is a UCS set.
Well, technically, the Cantina wasn't labeled as an MBS, right?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
It had the label, the MBS label on the box.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna go get it to go confirm. Hang on a second.
Please, because I swear.
Now you're making me quit. No, I will bet it. Yeah, I think it's written in gold or something.
Please do. Wow, this is weird on my screen here. I'm full screen, but we got the chart up here still. So, anyways, while Sean's grabbing that, Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, I think regardless of if they label the Death Star as a UCS set, I mean, I don't know. I think it's your own judgment at that point. I mean, look at the AT-AT. All right, it's a UCS set, but it's a very playable UCS set. I mean, it literally holds 40 figs, 40 fucking figs. So I mean, it holds a lot of figs. So I mean, but I mean, it's weird, like, because I don't know. I'm curious to whenever Sean gets back. Does it have it?
Yep.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
So that's the only set I have that has that label on it.
In here.
Oh, it says it in the top right.
Yeah.
Oh, it's very subtle on the other corner. Other corner.
Oh, I meant to swing it this way. There you go.
Yeah, it says it very subtly. See, it used to have like a nice like badge. That's why I couldn't.
Sorry, what did you just say?
A nice badge with a
badge
B.
with a B. Okay.
That's why I feel like I couldn't remember, because it faintly has the lettering.
2 of those, man. Damn.
That's a sealed boy. Oh wow.
Yeah, we still haven't built it yet.
You're struggling to move that around.
The spot is going to be right here, though, right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's where it's going to go.
Yeah.
I'm excited about it. But yeah, man, like, so I'm just going to, I'm going to be the pioneer of saying, like, at first, I mean, as exciting as the Death Star was, I was in the back of my, oh God, I forgot we have Amy, you know us by now. I'm sorry to be vulgar. No, but Brent, as much as,
are we getting in trouble for our language tonight?
Well, I mean, there's a lady here, we can't, you know what? So yeah, I don't think I've actually mentioned this, but yeah, I was a little bit, I'm stoked about the Death Star for sure. 1,000,000%. Price and all, I get it. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But I was a little bit, I was like, oh man, I guess that means we're not getting indoor. But now I'm thinking about it. It's like, it's a UCS set. That's pretty significant. That means we could get the MBS indoor. I don't know if it's next year. I don't know if this rumor is true. I feel like we've heard indoor for how many years now?
Yeah. It's been a long time coming. But I'll say this though, Sean. I mean, in terms of like indoor taking over best set of our lives status.
Yeah.
I'll say, how can I get my hands on one of those boys' hats? Funny that you ask, Sean. Tell them where to find it.
I'll send the link, sir.
But yeah, so I mean, in terms of indoor possibly taking the best set of our lives slot, I think, in my opinion, it has the potential to, only if, and basically they won't do it, but they might. Who knows? Give us Force Ghost Yoda, give us Force Ghost Ben, give us Force Ghost Anakin, then it might be one of the greatest Star Wars sets ever made. But it probably won't have that in there. But we'll see. I don't know. We'll see how diverse they get when they give us these 40 fucking figs with the Death Star. Is it going to be 10 Stormies, which it'll be fine. If they want to give us 10 Stormies, that's cool. And 10 Stormies and like 6 Imperial officers, that's fine. But we'll see how. If you're going to do 40 figs in a set, we're going to get some kind of obscure fig we haven't seen before. And I'm curious to see like what those will be. And in terms of, doing figs that you have never been done or you don't typically see, if they give us another Ewokville, we got to get some Force Ghosts. Make it happen somehow. They don't have to be, trans blue. When they did Moaning Myrtle from Harry Potter, and she's a ghost, and they just use like the bright blue. You know what I mean? The light azure or whatever color. Like it doesn't have to be trans blue if they don't want to do transparent minifigs, which they've done, but it's the whole thing. They do it for Ninjago, but you got to twist their arm to do it for Star Wars. So that's where I'm at.
Where were we? Okay. Let's get into the logo next. So Brent, I don't know if you've heard, but the logo is going to be of the stacked variety. Have you read up on this at all?
It's weird that it's figless, because we just got a Marvel one with figs. So it's kind of weird that,
yep,
the Star Wars logo is completely figless, and it's still how much is it?
70, I believe.
Okay, it's cheaper. The Marvel one, it's 60.
60. Okay. So
yeah, and the Marvel one was 100. Okay, so I guess that checks out. That makes sense, I guess. So
guys, I mean, quite frankly, again, if you know where to look, you might be able to see it. But here on the top left is probably like the best representation of what it's going to look like. So there you go. That's not, really a Lego set. Oh, geez, I'm screen share. Sorry, guys. Let me.
I was about to say top left of where?
Of me. It's me. I look like the logo. No, right here. This one here. What is happening?
Yeah, it's weird. I can see it on my screen up here, but not
Sorry, guys.
there. No, it's all good. That's weird.
Is it now? Got it?
Yep, we're good. Yep. Okay. Yeah, it'll probably look like that. Tiled off.
Ish. Yeah. And it'll be a box. So this is flat, but this is what it's going to look like. So enjoy. I will also say that I've heard through rumor and innuendo that it will have like a secret container, and it's unclear like what we're supposed to do with that.
Yeah, if they include some other kind of cool thing, but at its face value, I mean, this is something I'm buying at 50% off. I mean,
I'm so stoked about it. I don't care as long as it's not god awful. I'll FPJ for that.
You think you'd FPJ the logo?
Yeah, for sure. It'd just be cool to have up. It's just I like
it would
signs.
be cool.
I'm a logo.
But
logos.
But that's like 100% of something that's going to go on sale for sure. That's going on deep disky.
I don't know.
I think 100%. Deep disky for sure.
All of it goes on sale.
Sure, all of it goes on sale, but I mean, it's
FP. Look. I'd rather go FPJ on that than some stuff. Okay.
I'm buying it for $30 in 6 months.
Jandern, every collector will have one, period. There will be figs stacked on it. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, you can still add figs to it if it doesn't, come with some. So, God, that picture is amazing. Go back to pull Qui-Gon up again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pictures. That's amazing. That's
hand on the hips.
Fantastic photo right there. God, I love Qui-Gon.
It's hard for me to FPJ anything. No, it'll be on set. Of course. Yeah. No, listen, Ethan, with you. What I'm saying is there's 2 times when you're permitted to fully go FPJ. Sometimes you have to, right? I mean, you never have to, because we gotta remember that things like eBay and Bricklink exist. For example,
but G-dubs are the driving.
Well, like, I don't know, man. Like just a little bit. You guys saw how I did January 1st. I bought I think one set from each of like the major waves. It was not cheap, but it wasn't crazy. I think I spent $300 on Jan 1st. I had some gifties, and it was nice. I got one Mario Kart set, right? I got one F1 set. I got you just
mortgage board,
and then you wait for them to come to you. Same with the cars. Okay, I've bought 2 F1 cars FPJ, and I've like, you know what? The 20% is coming on those soon, and
give us your May. What's your May 4th plan, Sean?
I think I
give us your plan. I mean, I know you're considering some of the tier 2 stuff, but what's your plan?
I mean, depending on the threshy,
give us your cart.
Here's my cart. If we're at 160, I'm gonna say they're gonna up it. I don't know. If somebody knows, let me know. But let's assume it's 160 to 180. Like, I'd like to hit it with, I definitely want the U-wing and the logo. That's 140, 150 with the Luke. If I'm going non-UCS, I would do that. And then, I could just do Choppy and U-wing and be done, most likely. Yeah.
Are you going to double up on the G-dub?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. I got to see it.
Well, I mean,
more of it.
But this is the thing though, Sean. If you want the freaking logo at FPJ anyways, you might as well go.
Jander, send me the logo. What do you like?
you might as well go U-wing chop.
Go one-way givey.
But go back in for the logo.
Yeah.
And then go back in for the logo, and then dip your toe in whatever. Well, you have everything. I was going to say maybe the tier 2 stuff that's going to be discounted, but you have everything from last year.
Ladies and gentlemen, a legend has entered the building here. And Dan Tiger is a legend as well. But speaking of Qui-Gon Avatar, anyone see the new Naked Gun teaser trailer? No. What? There's a new Nake coming? I'm going to see that.
I have no idea what that is.
Naked Gun is Leslie Nielsen. I am serious. Don't call me Shirley. You know that guy, the white-haired guy? He's really funny. No.
Maybe if I saw him, I don't know the name off top.
This is a sad world we're in.
Sorry about that.
Jedi Stone, the legends in the building, called us legends.
Hey, what's up?
Give the respect, and he also is backing me on this. He'll buy the logo at full price, Jones. Thank you, Stone. Someone with good taste. Again,
hey, I'm not saying buying it at full price is bad. I just think
700. That's going to be. Ooh, it's going to be smaller than the Marvel, Brent. The Marvel's 1,000, but it has those mechanisms, so I'm not sure.
Yeah. Might just be thicker.
Do you find it hard to believe it's only 60 though, Brent? Like, I mean,
no, because I think it's going to be thinner. It doesn't have to pop figs out. So there's not going to be any tech. There's going to be no Technic in it.
All right,
and it's going to be the same like diameter. On the face, but not thickness. It's gonna be thinner.
No, I get it. It's not gonna have the girth. We get it.
Yeah, it's gonna be thinner.
But we talk about this at least once a year on this broadcast, Brent. And we got to do it right here, right now. When the hell are we getting the movie posters? When are we getting them? When are we getting the wall art movie, the Darth Vader style? You know, that kind of thing. The Darth Vader art style. When are we going to get movie posters like that, bro?
What's like in a mosaic?
In a mosaic. Lego art.
That would be incredible.
Dude, bonus points if they make them 3D. They give them the Batman treatment, Starry Night treatment.
Well, I think the tough thing with that is you're doing a lot of humans. So if making it 3D, the Batman treatment is going to be tough because it's not like just a bunch of buildings. You got like humans.
I don't know, man. I've seen people make Annie and stuff. It's possible.
Yeah, it's possible. I just love the movie posters on tiles. I forget what company, if it's Citizen Brick or who it is, or Eclipse Graphics or one of those custom printing companies.
It's Jedi.
Whoa, logos, no figs. Yeah, Jedi Stone.
No buy. He's out.
No figgy, no buy. That's what I'm saying, Stone. I'm buying mine at $30 in 6 months. 6 months from May 1st. So 7 months I'm buying it for 50,
Jandern wants the posties, man. He knows. The Django Slave one is half an inch taller and 1 inch longer than the Slave. Well, you know what? I think at a glance they'll pair nicely, though. You know, that's good. It's only an inch. I think that's all right. You know?
You let them take an inch, they take a mile.
Brent knows ball.
Dude, I saw the trailer for that new Star Wars show. Brent knows ball.
He's implying I don't know ball because I'm going to be an idiot and spend an inch girthier. That's what she said. I've always wanted the Lego Star Wars poster. Yeah, dude.
God, Qui-Gon Jinn's profile picture is amazing. Yeah, no, I
keep telling yourself that, Seeps. No. He says, I don't know, man. An inch is a lot. It's pretty long. So I'm saying if you display them side by side, though, maybe you like recess. Like you can't do the back-to-back height contest with them. You know what I mean? But like I'm pretty sure like unofficially the Threeps and the R2 are not necessarily 100% made for each other, and certainly Tubes is a little out of scale.
No, yeah, it's like close enough.
Yeah, put Tubes in the just be a little creative with your disp and you'll figure it out. I think look, dude, if it was like horrendously bigger, because you could have Brent, one could be the lay down, one could be standing. There's different ways to go.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Yep, I think I'm gonna like my first initial reaction. Like I am very excited about the Slave one, the Django Slave one. I really am. Inch me up, says Qui-Gon Jeans.
CPA was kidding. I was like, dude, well, you're very technical, CPA. You know, you're very by the book. So I was like, maybe he's deeply concerned that this 1 inch is really going to have everything.
Yeah.
I was like, am I wrong? They still won't look good together. Shreddy would take one. I mean, it's fine. Trevor, from what you can see in the photos, there's only 3 pieces that'll prevent you from color swapping. Ooh, 3 pieces.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
So you could just color swap into the
Jose wants to know, when can we expect these sets to reveal? 2 weeks before May 1st. So
yeah, our
friend Stud City is opening some kind of box, I want to say, in the next couple days. So I'm wondering if it's sooner than that.
Yeah.
And I'm hearing the Lannisters are going to be opening. What, they're getting gift boxes. I don't know. I think something's happening. To be honest, if you can recolor, it'd be a cheaper or less risky way to have a matching bobe to the Jangs.
Yeah,
sure.
dude, that's a good idea.
Oh no. Oh no, CPA's he's been dude, you can't practice.
Oh, dude, that gets me excited we might start to sell tickets for that at Fox and Hound.
Well, he's got the reach too, and he wasn't there, so I don't know what he's got. Perfecting the top spin. Oh boy. All right, you'll probably take me out.
He could be talking himself up though, just to get in your head.
Well, you gotta make it to the finals though, CPA.
Yeah. So. I know, Will. That's insane. Dude, Cinemolecular.
Cinemolecular, if you're still
50
here.
50 gifted. That's 50 crazy.
Gifty. Okay. So
God, I can't wait to go to Fox and Hound, bro.
Star Wars logo.
So much fun.
Feeling like everybody's kind of mid on it. But again, Brent, what I appreciate, if this number stays right, at least we're not saying, what are they nuts? Why is this $80? Do you know what I mean? Like they could have tried. they've certainly tried before to go overpriced on things that people weren't interested in. They do it a lot. It's like they're probably like, you know what though, we're not giving figs. We'll see though. I'd be shocked if it actually came. I'm still thinking they might do 69 just on a swerve.
Yeah,
they could. Little tariff time. You know, I don't know.
They might swerve in the corner. Whoa.
Yep. True. Start letting it go. Star Wars. Let's go. Jango Fett helms.
I think this is gonna be beautiful. I think it's gonna be pretty close to maybe just a Mandalorian recolor type of deal.
Yeah,
it's gonna have its differences, but
I should have put that on the "What are you buying?" list. There are a lot of people gonna get that to pair nicely with their brand new, fresh UCS Slave One.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the only thing that sucks is that if you're the Lannisters, so it's so funny. The only thing that sucks about if you're going into May 4th and you're buying the Slave One and then you're buying the Boba Fett helmet, like your only strategy then, if you want to try to get 2 G-dubs, is that if you split the helmet up and then throw a couple more things on there, and then your total spend is getting closer to like 460 to get your 2 G-dubs.
Oh, dude, if they did you mean Lego style OG Jango helmet, that would be insane. But I think they're just gonna do a straight. Yeah.
No, it'll be straight up.
GNN is the only network I subscribe to. Oh.
It's been a while. We gotta have a live look from somewhere.
Yeah, we'll definitely be recruiting for live buys. Good Life, he loves the helmet collection. He wants both. All right. Oh, we're getting to another one here in a bit, but yeah, look, I think it's going to be a good looking helmet. I'll definitely get it at some point, and maybe Brent, maybe it's needed to cross some sort of threshold. Maybe once I see it, my mind gets blown and that replaces the Logue. I mean, it's possible. It's just I've got so many in the backlog right now, and I don't know. Then from there, it's the big boy UCS Jango Slave One. He's got it here at $299. I'm hearing there's a chance on some price volatility here. Again, you've heard the rumors, Brent. I'm sure 330 is being talked about. 310.
Man, it better not be more than 300.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. I honestly don't. I'm not
300.
sure.
I feel like is because if you think about it, I mean, we got Luke's land speeder at 200. And then you had the price hike, and all $200 sets kind of became 230 or 240. So then, what was the interceptor? Was it 230 or 240?
220 or 230.
I think 229. Yeah, 229 sounds right.
Yep.
So I don't know. Maybe when we see it officially, it will look like $300, but I sure hope it's not any more than 300.
Yeah. Is this better? No.
Is this better? No.
Kind of whoa, old school big screen mode.
I know we did that for like the first episode.
Let me okay. So yeah, Jango Slave One. I think that's really all that's up for debate. If you guys know where to look, you can see and you have seen figgies. I suppose one of them is on the thumbnail. So there you go. If you're looking for what Young Bobes looks like now.
It's going to be just as good, if not a little bit better than the Boba Slave one, but just recolored.
Yeah. And then Kylo helmet. I do want to pull something up. We, again, we don't have the official helmet, but Brent, I don't know this. I haven't, unfortunately, there's not a lot of leakage on this one.
Leakage. Sean has now said leakage and another word in the same stream. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
anyways, leakage about Kylo.
Yeah. Here, I'm going to pull something up. I mean,
girls do like Kylo a lot. He does cause leakage sometimes.
There you go. But we've pulled this up on the broadcast before. Let me remove this because it's going to make me do all this crazy rigmarole. Here we go. Now, Brent, there's no chance. This is obviously huge, I think, just looking at it.
And that's beautiful, but yeah, that's got to be pretty big.
Again, guys, it's a mock. It's a mock. Don't come in and SWAT team us.
Looks really cool. Whoever made that, man, that looks pretty sweet.
Any chance we get the battle damage, Brent? Or you say no?
I say no.
Damn it.
I don't think Disney wants people to be reminded of episode 8 or 9. I don't think anything anything sequel we get for a while is all going to be Force Awakens, I think. It's all going to be Force Awakens. I don't think they want us to be reminded of the atrocity of episode 8 and 9. I really don't. That's why we're getting Kylo's shuttle.
I think they don't give a shit if it makes money, though, is my opinion.
Sure, but other than cracked Kylo helmet that looks badass, I don't think they're going to give us like a UCS Luke's hut from Octu anytime soon, which I guess technically that could be from Force Awakens, but it's obviously that would be an episode 8 thing. I don't think they're going to give us. I mean, what thing from episode 9 could they even give us aside from a cracked Kylo helmet?
It's a good point by Brad. It's not battle damage. He had a hissy fit in an elevator. That's very true. That's very funny too. Well, here's the thing, right? Yeah, that's a good point by Sticker.
That's amazing. That's a great comment.
You don't care about what's the coolest. So here's the main reason they won't do it. You guys have all given great evidence.
Because there's nothing cool from episode 8 and 9.
No. Here's the reason they won't do it. Is because they can do the normie one first.
Oh, and then do the other one later.
Because if they do this one first, you can't go backwards and just do the straight. I mean, you can, you know what I mean? But like people that want a Kylo helmet will buy whatever's available today, and they'll buy the black and silver one, right? But then if they drop, if that does well enough, what am I saying? They're never going to make 2 Kylo helmets. I don't know we're having this conversation.
They could. I mean,
this line's going to be over before they get to another Kylo helmet. Is kind of what I'm saying, dude.
Yeah.
You know
what's going to be really cool is if someone really talented and creative takes this idea and does it. And please, by all means,
somebody has, man. They're out there.
No. I'm just saying.
Oh,
they're going to give us a regular Kylo helmet, right?
Yeah.
And if somebody out there is talented and skilled enough to do this and take this idea, please take it. But I can already see it now. Someone makes a YouTube short.
You can see how they did it. It's pretty cool.
Well, I can see someone creative making like a short where they take the helmet they're going to give us, the Force Awakens helmet, and then reenact the scene and just smash it and then rebuild it into this. If they're skilled enough to do that. Someone do it.
When everyone says Act 2, I always want to say bless you.
Act 2.
Yeah. When they're spitting. Decayed Vader helms from Force Awakens, that'd be cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Reforged, that's the word, Dan. Thank you. It would have red stickers. Yes, it would be stickers.
Yeah, it would have a lot of red stickers on it, probably.
So I don't know, man. Maybe you go get a little piece of red sticker tape and go nuts. You know what I mean? Like get a sheet made out of red sticker and do some cutouts. I don't know.
You could technically get. I don't know if Lego's ever even made it, but Lego does make rope. I don't know if they only make black, but if Lego made a red rope, you could just kind of tie it up around the helmet, sort of make it look like that.
We've got PNG, the ledge, coming through. $10. Here's a little something with May 1st FPJs. Thank you, PNG.
Let's play. I know we're spacing out the supers, but I feel like it's been a little
bit. Go ahead,
bit.
Man, what do you want to hear?
I feel like I'll just pick one for PNG because I love all the moments that we've created with PNG at the Rennie. So I think we should run the Rennie for this 10 spot the PNG just left us. Thank you, man. We appreciate you.
I mean, I'm always down to hear the one and only.
You put beers in your mouth at the Rennie. You can meet your future spouse at the Rennie. You can boy all night at the Rennie. Buy all the sets you like at the Rennie. It all goes down at the Rennie. If you stay another place, you offend you. The mother hotels at the Rennie. The Rennie is the Rennie is the Rennie. The Rennie is the Rennie.
I love it. God, I love it, dude. The Rennie's got to be in my top 3, bro. It gets me so hyped for Chicago.
Hey, good night, good life. Thanks for stopping by, guys. And again, go check them out. Appreciate it.
What's up, a good life, y'all.
Thanks, dude. Okay. There was some funny comments here. Brickhead Brad wants dark helmet. That would be awesome. Aren't they rebooting Spaceballs? I think I heard that.
I keep hearing murmurs. I've still never seen the original. It's kind of one of those ones I've like refused to watch.
Brent, get in there, dude. You would.
I don't know, man. I've never watched the Robot Chicken
Stop
ones.
whining. Go see it. I demand. You know how you feel about going and seeing what's your fanboys?
Dude, the best. Yeah, but Fanboys pays homage and does justice to Star Wars.
That's what this does. It pays justice, but makes fun of it.
Yeah, but it makes fun of it. It's like, I don't know.
I don't know if the comedy. Man.
Look, I'll say this, Sean. I love the Family Guy Star Wars movies, but they're almost so funny that when I watch the actual Star Wars movies, I think about the jokes in the Family Guy ones, and I kind of don't want to be in that mindset when I watch Star Wars. I know I'm weird, and I love the Family Guy Star Wars movies. I'm telling you,
they did Family Guy before. Just go watch this thing for the love. You have to, dude.
I'll hate watch it one day, I guess.
I'd always add, look at the butt on that thing of every super.
What did Mark say? Did Mark say something to me? Did he say Brent's Bricks, or did he say?
Oh,
I guess I can pull it up.
Yeah. Don't judge before you've seen it. How dare you? Yeah,
sure,
Brent,
sure.
Dude, I wouldn't set you up for something not good, dude.
I know, but like, I never wanted
Star Wars. I'm not asking you to watch a Star Trek parody. What are we talking about right now?
Yeah, but I purposely never watched the Robot Chicken Star Wars. It's just because I didn't want, like, don't get me wrong. I think it's funny the way that like Family Guy did it, but they did it tastefully.
But this is you haven't even seen it, and you're saying it's not done tasteful. It's got some of the best Star Wars comedy in it. That's still like you're missing so many probably inside jokes. Still,
probably.
Have you heard say I see your Schwartz is as big as mine? Have you ever heard somebody say that?
No.
Okay. You ever heard? Ever heard somebody say what's your passcode? And they're like 1, 2, 3. Spaceballs can't have merch. Yeah, good point. Right. Have you at least seen it, Cooped? Have you seen it? It's got Pizza the Hut in it. Man. George was behind it. Brent, he loved it.
George loved it?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, Spaceball watch party at the Rennie. Mark, how can we do this?
See, I'd like to watch.
It has to be unauthorized.
I'd like to watch the Family Guy Star Wars at the Rennie, but you know.
All right, he's seen some of it. That's good. He's young, so Brent, you're a little old to have not seen it. You know, now that
I know I'm 30. I know.
I understand a crisp 22 not seeing it, but Austin, if you've seen it, you appreciate.
It's because I've had opportunities to see it, but I've just avoided it.
Brent, watch Spaceballs and Robot Chicken.
No, I'll do Spaceballs, but I'm not giving you guys the Robot Chicken.
All right, that I'm on board with. I've never seen one episode of Robot Chicken.
It used to freak me out a little bit.
Get all these quotes you're missing.
Effing 30 soul.
Man. All right. I don't want to get too far behind here. Let's go back.
Tiger's a fan of Robot Chick.
Nick Sigsby in the building. Also in for May the 4th. Got to play my Droidica for the night. Nick always wants to hear Droidica. He throws down every week to hear it. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. Yeah.
You can run, even really fast. It won't matter when I roll up on your ass. I am metal. I've got my blasters. I'm a badass roly-poly robot disaster. Droidica, Trade Federation pinball. Droidica, I make all the Jedi pay. Yeah, I keep rolling, bitch.
Droidica.
It's a banger.
Nick Sigsby. I am metal. Gets me every time. Yeah.
I am metal.
Well, once I figured out like what I was going for with like the sort of 80s hair metal thing, it's like they used to call out things when songs were first created years ago. There used to be a lot of self-referential songs, Brent.
Yeah.
Like, put it this way, back in the 80s, Brent, rappers, they do it now. They drop like their signature at the beginning, kind of like how the producers do, like Mustard, or you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
The tags, producer tags.
Thank you.
Yep.
But on a beat,
Muzzle on the beat. Oh,
yeah. And so, but rappers would do full blown songs like about themselves.
Yeah.
Like it's a self-referential introductory song. They would just tell you who they are, and that'd usually be like one of their early songs. Anyway, people would come into like genres and make a heavy metal song called like heavy metal, just so people know that's what this is. And so I'm sure somebody has said I am metal before in a song. But the Droidica, like literally, if a Droidica was going to sing, they would say I am metal.
I still need to buy that Droidica set, man.
That is the complicated long form reason why I put I am metal in that song.
I got my blasters. I'm a badass roly-poly robot disaster.
That's a bar.
Droidica.
That's a bar.
Yeah, it is.
That might be one of the best bars, like of all the songs.
Trade Federation pinball.
It's this week on History the Right Way.
History the right way.
And Amy's right. How else would they know? How else would we know how great they are if they didn't sing about? How else would we know who they were if we didn't? I can't read. If they didn't sing about how great they are. Exactly.
Pulling on me.
Like, it's flex rap, but they were rapping about themselves. All right. Pockets Masters top 3 songs. Droidica. We need to get a list, guys. What's going on? What are the favorites nowadays? We got a few more to play. We'll get back to it, but let's get back to the list. Brent, any closing thoughts on Kylo Ren? We'll take a look at it. I don't know. It's going to take a lot for me to D1B. I'll tell you that.
I'm definitely not going to D1B it. I honestly try.
Perfect, and you love it. Zero chance.
I've only ever now that I'm thinking about it, I've only ever D1B'd the first 3 helmets that came out, and that is because I found them early. To if any of them are even out there, any of the OG viewers of my stupid little channel, some of my first reviews were the helmets because I believe I found them early. I'm thinking back on it, but yeah, in terms of that, like every other helmet I buy, I just wait till it's on clearance because every helmet's gonna hit clearance.
True, they will. They just will, even if it's 10 out of 10.
I would rather buy the Kylo Ren MIDI scale shuttle D1B before the helmet. Now, don't get me wrong.
Boosh.
Yeah, Boosh. Actually, no, I did buy Boosh full price, but that's because it was towards the end of its shelf life.
I think she only went on Disky like once, maybe twice.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I D1B'd Boosh, but I needed it, and it was about to retire.
All right, and then from there. Buildable chopper. I know I said we get mocks up. Let's take a look at a mock buildable chopper.
I think this has the potential to be one of the best sets of the year. I mentioned Ryan's worst of first earlier, and I I just think, I mean, R2D2 from last year, I mean, was done so well that the majority of the community thinks that it's better than a version that is twice the cost. Like, that's how good the $100 R2D2 was, is that it was just as good, if not better, than the $200 R2. So I think this chopper has the potential to be really, really good. I think it's also been a little, or no, wait, we got a chopper fig in the Ghost, right? So it's probably going to be the same one, I'm assuming, right? Unless they go and do some back printing. I don't know if the
just to remind everybody, here's a
from the
chopper,
Ghost had it, but
and you know what? I already have a buildable chopper, Brent. Actually, I don't need one.
Oh, the little mini one.
I got the droid thing.
The little bullshit small one. Yeah.
Oh man. Dan Flower coming in with a 10-piece. 7 away for 100 like guys.
Wow, how have we not hit it? We've had over 100 live viewers all show.
We've been in the 130s, creeped up to 140. Guys, let's get 7 in there. Dan Flower, the legend. FFF, he wants to hear it again, but I mean, I wouldn't mind. We'll put it in the queue, Dan. We did hit it earlier, but I wouldn't mind hearing that again a little bit later if you're hanging out for a bit, dude. Thank you so much for the 10 bomb.
Yeah, we'll play 40 fucking figs before we get out of here.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the new ones get Stickler Bricks. We need to hear Death Gave Me Life. Yeah, you know, that one's kind of falling off.
I know.
You know, $1,000 Death Star. FFF is the companion piece to that, Brent. You know that, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. What other 40 fucking figs would we be talking about?
Being able to pair a buildable figure with another buildable figure just makes the R2 that more special. Yeah, I agree.
It does. It does.
Now, here's the $110 question, Brent. The chopper. Let's get into a piece count situation here. What is this?
What does it say?
I'm looking. 1,039. Okay. And by the way, guys, we're just looking at a reworkable set. This is by Ron McFaddy. Shout out to. I'm realizing I'm not giving credit for any of these mocks. I apologize. This is Ron McFaddy. Beautifully done chopper. I enjoy it. It's all right. What's the piece count on the R2?
I believe it's
supposed to be smaller in universe. Have they ever hung out? I don't know that they have.
I think the R2 is also around there. Hold on.
Yeah, it's $100, right? It has to be somewhere in that region. Which, by the way,
I'm pulling it up right now. It is.
That boy's on sale right now too.
1050. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So this is what you're
1050.
Now the obvious question though.
Where's R2 on sale at Amazon?
Walms has it for 80 right now.
Oh, okay. Nice. I need to get it still.
She might dip a little lower, but you know, we'll see. Chop is 1039. So yeah, I mean, but you're not getting a Malik in there though. So I'm wondering, I guess they're gonna
That's true.
Make up the handful of Malik pieces with the stand and everything in there.
Right.
Chopper should be slightly shorter in universe. Thank you, Trevor. Appreciate it.
Yeah, he's shorter, but he's a little girthier. Like Chopper is, or I'm sorry, R2 is also a flat 80 on Amazon as well.
So same pieces, but hopefully smaller. Yeah. So Cooper's saying girthier and shorter. So he'll be a little stubby, little Dana Stubblefield. All right, let's see.
Is 3PO really 140? That's the MSRP on that?
Yeah.
Wow. Why does that seem so much?
Catch him on sale, but he's worth every penny, dude. That was one of the biggest sort of upset sets, I think, of all time from my initial reaction.
Yeah.
My initial reaction was mid. Then I started seeing reviews. And then I saw it built somewhere, and I was like, okay. I had to have it. I mean, I'm talking FPJ levels. It's
right.
I mean, at this point, obviously, don't FPJ. Wait, hopefully he hits a hunch or something. I'm just saying, like, even if it stops at a hunch, it's worth a hunch for sure. Alternate build murder chopper. Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully he has some pretty cool like play features. Like you will.
Yep. All right. So,
but
I mean,
no, it'll be shorter, but a little bit stoutier than R2.
But that's kind of it's kind of the list there, Brent. We'll bring it up again holistically, and it's Yeah, I mean, look, there's a little something I'd say for everybody. The biggest call out is, we don't get to live in play scale paradise, and we are not getting a lot of figs, dude. I mean, that's pretty much the story here. But what we are getting is literally
figless wave.
But they are hitting sort of every sub theme here. You're getting brickheads, right? You're getting a MIDI. You're getting a helm. I guess you're not getting a diorama, but I think those are done, or at least on the bench.
Yeah.
You're getting a UCS. You're getting a play scale set. In some cases, you're getting 2. Oh, buildable droid. I mean, they're very much. They're spreading the wealth. They've got something for everybody, and I guarantee that's very intentional.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything repeated besides? Is it just brickheads that are repeated? No, there's
2 helmets.
2 helmets.
Yep.
Okay.
2 helmets.
It is a figgy desert, Qui-Gon. We wanted an oasis. No microfighter. Good call. Yep.
Yeah, no
microfighter. When's that one coming?
Oh, that must be August 1st.
Or June.
Plo Koon.
When's the Plo? When's the Plo boy?
I think probably August.
Hey, Nick's saying maybe the logo fills that slot.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I do like displaying things on the, like, I really like, okay, June 1st, Coop said. I really do like the Lego sets that hang up on the wall, because we've slowly started to do that a little bit more in our living room. Like, we have the 2 parrots, we have Tales of the Space Age, and we have
that's gone way up, by the way, Brent.
Yeah. Tales of the Space Age?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sick.
I had it in cart for $35 on Black Friday and went and did something else. It was gone. Best Buy had it. Now I want to say it's like 80 or something.
Yeah, it's sick, man. So we have the parrots on our wall in the living room, Tales of the Space Age, and then we have the like the flower art. So we have 3 Lego sets on the wall in our living room now. So, I'm hoping, obviously, that I don't know if the Marvel set has it, but I'm hoping the Lego Star Wars logo has the brackets that you can, nail it up on the wall with. I'm sure it will, hopefully.
Is there going to be an ACOB logo set? One can dream, man. One can dream.
Hey, that'd be pretty sick. The OG logo.
Yeah.
OG logs.
Just today.
OG logs.
All right, Brent. Well, we've got a full house here. Got 137 of you out in the Girth Gang. We appreciate all of you boys being here and hanging. Time to give you, and quite frankly, Brent, I think that Lake the creator is being a little too generous with leak number 2. Brent, are you ready to see leak number 2 of the ACOB set? This is very generous. This is going to be something you haven't seen, because I just saw it for the first time.
Oh, really? All right.
Yeah.
I'm always down for some leakage.
All right. Let me see if I can get this to pull up. We need some appropriate
hype music.
We need some hype music for this, I think. And I think, but we can't, right? Because is it a video, or do we put it in background? Hang on a second. Oh, it's familiar music. Brent, you're going to make a set for Brickworld, Like,
yeah.
What would you do, man? What would you do?
Oh, whoa.
What would you do?
Torsos. The torsos. Dude.
Huh?
Bro. Oh my god, are we gonna leave this on the screen for this long? Yeah, oh my god.
That is a spoiler.
Are we getting a minifig blister pack? What's going on?
I don't know. We don't know what all this means, but you see it there. I think you know who everybody is.
Dude.
Not final, but damn close. But dude, that ACOB jersey is a friggin' heater, literally.
Yeah, it is.
But these are the prints. You guys know, you know. You look what's in Duck's hand. That'll give you a really big clue.
I think my arms could have been dual moded
for the launch. And yeah, dude, this goes hard. Wait till you see the rest of it. It's so hard.
Dude, especially, dude, if there's a Jones on my back, it's over. I don't know if it'll have back printing or not, but if it does. If there's a Jones number 2 on the back of that freaking torso, bro. Oh
not
my
a spin-off
God.
of the BTS set.
The BTS.
Guys, there it is. There's your elongated look. I usually do these things fast, but I'm soaking this one in. This is tremendous,
dude. That's sick.
It'll be so good. So.
That's so fire.
That's all you get.
Janet says I need dual molded arms. Well, yeah. Maybe I will in the final version of whatever that is. I don't know.
Yeah, man. So
wow, that's fire.
Yeah.
The Box of Boys torso, the Heaters torso, Duck. Oh my God.
It's
Jander, and you can get that Box of Boys shirt on our
in
our merch link there.
Here, Jander, let me set you up.
I almost said Teespring, but it's not a Teespring.
It's 5-star graphic tees. It comes in the Box of Boys shirt comes in black. On that fateful day, I wore it in what is happening? I wore it in black. But here you go. Pinned to the chat. You can actually get everything.
Yeah, Jandard says, "Am I a noob?" Yeah.
No, we just haven't pushed we haven't talked about the merch.
Etsy, that's what it is. I couldn't think of like the website that it was on. That's why I was like, it's not Teespring. But yeah, no, our Etsy shop is gonna have should have this hat still. Should have that ACOB jersey, that Heaters jersey.
Gone.
The jersey's gone.
Jersey's retired.
Damn, good thing I got one.
But is the shirt version available? The t-shirt version's available, which is
okay. The t-shirt version's dope. I have both.
Why don't we instead of it's a visual show, Sean. It's a visual medium.
A visual show. We can screen share. Right. We can, in fact, screen share. Well, there goes another 200. Yeah, dude, get you some merch, bro.
But yeah, it's mixed in with some other stuff. There's some cool stuff. The boys' camo hat goes hard, Brent.
Oh my God, I've not even seen that.
Yeah, I don't. It's been a minute.
I've not even seen that. That's flames. That's the snapback version, and then the other one is a different version, I think. Full price Jones shirt's sick.
You got the Girthies, one of the first shirts right here.
Yeah, man.
Dude. There's some other stuff mixed in, but mostly ACOB, I would say. Yeah, shout out to Stud Sidious.
Yeah. I love that solo-inspired ACOB hat, too.
Yeah, it goes hard. Boys in black and yellow, you can't go wrong with that. I think a lot of people were in that one last year, if I recall, Brent.
Yeah. A lot of people like the other boys' shirts, like the Ewok and the Tubes, or the Wookiee one, the Jawa one. I know P&G's got that one.
The Jawa's hard, very hard.
Classic ACOB lugs.
Yep. Straight up heater. Yeah.
Eventually, we'll get some modern ACOB logo on some stuff.
We do. We got to get. We will have those in time for Brickworld. Yeah. I just want a hat with the ACOB logo.
The new logos. Yeah.
Straight up.
And then just a straight basic shirt, just with the
just like logo. A little chest shirt.
We can do like a little pocket design, just like a little small one, just like a old.
Stickler's wearing which boys shirt are you wearing? Boys and Imperial Guard is hard. And guys, when you're in there, check When you go into the shirt, a couple of them have color variants too, so make sure you check that out.
I need a band hat still. Is that still possible for me to get? Maybe.
Ryan calls out a Box of Boys shirt during his review for not being screen accurate. What? Oh,
he's just
there's
speaking
limitations
hypothetically.
on that. Okay, yeah. That's funny.
Who reviewed our set that did it like amazingly? Wasn't it Brad?
Yeah. Brad
did. Such a good review of our set from last year. Yep. Amazing. Brad's the greatest, man. I can't wait to hang out with him again.
The boys' hat has hat holes. Yep. It does.
Dude, could you imagine you make a hat and then you put just like helmet holes on the sides of it? That'd be hilarious.
Shh. No, that's a good idea.
That's a great idea, dude.
Now the band hat
helmet warts on the
side. We got to
side.
do another drop on those. We've been releasing them on a limited basis, so we'll make sure we do that in time. People want them for Brickworld or otherwise.
We got to get some band hats out. Yeah.
Brent, any weekly picks?
So glad you asked. So not with me, but just take my word for it. I put some pictures in the Discord, I think. Onyx Cinder for 84. So
nice.
About what is that? 56 some dollars off of $46 off of no. That's 56, right? Yeah, 140. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
$56.
56 off retail.
$56 discount. Yeah.
$56 off retail on
As mine sits in a box.
Yeah. So I snagged that for I thought $84
awesome.
was a pretty solid price. I've been seeing it because I had to travel, to the next town over to find some good clearance because my local Walmart only had it for like $114, and I was like, $114, it's gonna go lower. And obviously, it's a good thing I waited because got it for $84. I got something. Let's see. I'm trying to think because it's been a couple weeks.
While you're looking, I got a $50 Target gift. So.
Hey, nice.
So that'll go towards something. That's exciting.
Hell yeah.
I have other stuff too, but yeah, I'd throw that in there.
I got some like Lego I got some Lego Star Wars trading cards, right? Like just some random loose singles that I got from like a Ryan stream, I think. And I think I got some from Maddie's stream too, I think. But the main thing, a piece of my white whale has been acquired. There's a lot of pieces to it because it's an entire wave. But I traded in my Funko Pop collection to a store that has quite a bit of Lego in it as well. But I got one of the many, and the back of this box is amazing. Just incredible. 2001, I believe. This was 2002, so this was like late in the wave or whatever, but like amazing back of the box. Look at this. Still showed off the alt builds. You got alt builds, 2 different alt builds, and then this, I know Sean loves when they do this, or when they used to do this. You got all the sets with all the set numbers just displayed on a beautiful platter. Beautiful platter right here. The OG first Harry Potter wave. Eventually, I will have it all. And so far, I did have it all when I was a kid. I don't have any of my childhood Lego.
You're leaving them sealed, right?
I'm going to leave them all sealed until I have them all, and then I'm going to build them all and display them proudly.
Wow.
Yep.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. So I have, the only ones I have so far is I have the very first spider they ever did, the Aragog, the very first Aragog. I have that one sealed, and then obviously this one right here. So the very first Privet drive they ever did. I think it'd be really interesting because I have another thing I've kind of wanted to do, if I ever make videos on my channel ever again, was to take some of these very like OG 2002, 2001, 2002 sets and compare them to the modern version, because it's really interesting to see how much different they really are from the new versions. But yeah, man, this set's pretty solid. It only comes with 3 figs, but this is back when they did before flesh tones even graced the Harry Potter theme. We got Vernon right there, Ron and Harry. We got of course, the very first Ford Anglia they ever did. Look at just the old school build techniques on that, man. This set's got some charm to it, man. Look at the beautiful side box art right there, Harry looking out the window.
Seal right there, yeah.
Beautiful side box. I know. Look at the old seals, man. They used to just be different, man. They used to be more of like a rounded piece of tape. You got the join the fun, Lego.com, dude. Like. Man,
dude, imagine how trash the website was back then.
Oh God, I know. But like, also to kind of rant about, we're surrounded by, well, I guess that's not black box art, but to all the black box art out there nowadays. Look at
PNG, thank you, man.
Look at the thanks, PNG.
Hey, Cristo in the building. What up, City?
Hey, what up, City?
Busy couple days for you. they made City stay up till midnight for like daily midnight releases this week.
Oh wow. Several times.
The Girthy boys all came out like one day after the other.
Right. Yeah. But yeah, I love this OG box art, man. This OG box art with the brick castle theme all the way around it. I mean, these old boxes were beautiful, man. This box art is amazing. Love it, man. So yeah, that's 2 sets down now out of like, I don't know, 15 or 17, however many sets they are from the first Harry Potter wave. But yeah, man, I went in to trade my.
Keep talking, Brett. I'm gonna get my stuff.
That's cool. I went in to sell the Funko collection. I did keep, cool ones like this, so I kept a couple cool Funkos, but I just, I collect Pokemon cards. I collect Lego. I really don't need a third thing that I collect. And most of all my Funkos I was buying before I was really fully back into Lego anyways, back in like 2016 and 17. So, I was a Funko collector heavy for like half a year and then just never really did anything with them. They always stayed in a box. I never really had them on display or anything. So I had probably at least maybe 70 to 80 Funko Pops, and I got rid of like 90% of them mostly. So I was going to just take the cash, but of course, store credit was $40 more. So of course, I thought it was, and then when I saw this on the wall, I'm like, you know what? This is a sign to be able to grab a piece of my white whale for essentially no cost, because I'm just, trading in Funko Pops for it. So grab this. And I grabbed some Pokemon cards too. I fed both hobbies by trading away an old hobby. So it was a good exchange. Get some Pokemon cards, get a Grail set. I was happy camper to trade away the Funkos.
What were they asking for that girl?
This $100 sealed.
All right.
Not too bad for a sealed 2002
What's the
set.
problem child on the back? Like, isn't there one that's like 4 or something crazy on there?
Oh yeah, definitely like the biggest one, like the big main castle built in the middle. That's definitely going to be the one that's most expensive. I could look it up. Dude, this is back when set numbers were just like 4 digits, bro. It's crazy, bro.
Now it's 4 digits a month.
Yeah.
Everybody's happy for you. Seeing a good deal.
Yeah, man. It's a good dude. I mean, like I was super, because dude, to be honest, I was just thankful to get rid of my Funko Pops at all, dude. You know how many shops I called? The same shop that I sold my Funkos to recently. It was a shop in Chillicothe where I live. I had called them, or I had sent them a Facebook message like 6 months ago, and they straight up were just like, we just have too many Funkos right now. And so before I tried to, reach back out to, shout out to Pop Culture in Chillicothe, by the way. They have tons of Lego. Honestly, I should do a video on their store. They have a Venator on display, like a built Venator, a built UCS AT-AT. They got a lot of really cool stuff in there.
Dude, you should do that, man.
Yeah, they have a really wonderful store. Honestly, Ostiff, if you're in chat, whenever you come to Chillicothe, that'll be another cool little Chillicothe spot you can check out. Pop Culture.
There you go.
Chillicothe, amazing
Good name
store
too, because they got Pops, but then it also works.
Exactly.
Failing.
Pop culture, but it's
Ostif,
so
real quick, Ostif saying
good.
7 away from 200. I think he means sub. So guys, if you're not sub to Ostif, go sub. He just needs 7. Can we push him over the edge here? Let's get this done. That's awesome, dude. Jesus, Hope of the World, W. Roomshawn, thank you. Is Ewok Village my favorite set? One of, yes, definitely. Top 3, depending on the day. Still think it's a sail barge. It's just I got to build it. I know. Everybody's saying, when are you going to do live? I need to live stream build it. It's just going to be very difficult for me. You know what, Brent? I think we'd have to have somebody on, and then I could just do it. Because I can't read all this, and then also I know people do it, but
it's tough, dude.
Beautiful OG Django Fett for 260. Only 70 to go. Oh, you got the set for that, or probably the fig? Yeah.
What up? Just breaking around.
All right, weekly picks. Interesting story here. So I got this because this came a little late, Brent. I really just
one of the F1 things that you just don't have that you need.
Well, they've delayed the release of this one. It was supposed to be part of the was it March 1st wave? No, sorry, Jan 1st wave, and then they ended up pushing it back. I think there were sponsor problems because one of these is the Red Bull. But I got it for one reason, really. I want that start finish grid right there, and it was cheap. It's $30. I know it's going to go on sale one day and all that stuff.
Right.
And then I did some whatnot ordering with our friend Fritz. Brent, you were in that stream. I think you were watching that night. Grabbed a couple of figgies. Nothing crazy.
Oh, I literally witnessed you get them.
Nothing crazy. I got the
Lukey
Trail Luke, which I later found out I already have like 2 or 3 copies of.
That's fine. Hey, wait, hold on. Is that from the G-Dub?
No, so this one came in
not the G-Dub, but the Bespin Duel for the Comic-Con exclusive.
Yep.
Wait, so you have 3 of them?
I have 2 Bespin Duels.
Okay.
I have this, so now I have 3 of these.
Okay, well, if you don't,
I got me a Lucy. Those are.
If you want to get rid of your 3rd, I might buy it off you because I don't know if I ever want to open my Bespin Duel.
I'm saying I have one loose one and 2 sealed, so it wasn't a total.
Oh, you have 2 sealed. Okay, got you.
And then for some reason, man, I mean, even with a big audience, this thing was still only like, I want to say $10.
I know. I almost sniped it away from you, but I just, I was nice and let you have it.
So, we'll see. I just didn't have the old one. And then this, I want to say, was 5 or 6. Just
another Luke.
No, little Annie.
Okay, yeah.
I didn't have that one yet for whatever reason.
Not a bad snag.
And he said, "Hey man, I'm going to throw a couple extra things in there for you." And I said, "Hey man, thank you." This is off air, but he sent me his logo brick, the little ACOB tile, which you can get on his site there. It's pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
Nice little hit. A little smaller tile with him on it. It's hard to see.
Oh yeah, I got one of those.
It's his head on there. A Grogs tile, which is pretty cool.
That is cool.
And these are all like throw-ins. And then I think this is a certified heater. I love that he did this.
I need to pick one of those up.
That's a heater.
It is. I need to pick one of those up. Those are on his buy it now. I need to pick some of those up.
And then the Grogs, little tiny stud-sized Grogs, kind of hard to see.
Yeah.
And so I'm going through the package, and which, by the way, guys, it should be live now as a channel member exclusive short that I uploaded for you guys. Because he said he threw extras in, and he kept saying, like, "Did you get it? Did you get it? Did you get it?" And I'm like, "Not yet, not yet." He's like, "Record it when you open it." And I'm like, "Okay."
Oh.
So all of them were on top of this, right? And then I peel. So all the figures were like on this white paper.
Yeah.
Okay. So I peel this up out of this box, trying not to.
I like a solid peel.
Okay. And I couldn't believe what I saw, dude. And I'm like still like freaking out about it. I can't believe it, dude.
The intensity, the anticipation. Are you shitting me?
I was like, what?
Who threw this to you?
Fritz, dude.
Bro.
And I
wow.
Was like, what's wild is, Brent,
I wish Fritz liked me as much as he liked you.
Hey, listen.
Jeez.
We've been talking about putting something together, like, you know how you did your shopping cart with Tyler?
Yeah.
You know, your eternal layaway thing.
I bought some of it eventually, yeah.
No, I know, but like, you know, I don't know, for 6 months or so, he came up on some really good deals on, like, really good deals on those. And I was like,
on Shadow Arc Troopers?
Set aside one for your boy. We'll figure it out. And I don't know why, but he sent it. So Fritz, thank you, man. Yeah, that's crazy, dude. So
damn.
That's now, I think, I don't know if that's the most. What's more, that or the Yuletide pilot? It's number 1 or number 2.
Damn, that's crazy. I needed one of those in my life.
Have Ryan sign your Shadow Arf. Nope, I'm gonna keep it fresh. I've got a couple of Ryan autographs elsewhere. That one's gonna stay just like that.
Damn, dude, I was
now
not
there's
expecting
temptation,
that.
I want to open it bad, but like I don't have Revan. So obviously, the Shadow Arf holds a special place because, you know, we made the Shadow Girth based on that, and yeah, dude, it was wild. Oh, Ostif, one left, guys. Who can help him out? Ostif.
What's he trying to hit?
200. Did you?
Oh, okay.
Let me see.
Damn, I'm in shock still. That's a wild GWP.
It was wild, dude.
I've been throwing some GWPs in my life, but not a $400 one.
It's pretty freaking wild, dude.
God damn.
Let me see if Ostif. Ostif, I'm already sub multiple times, sir. Let me see what else is going on.
Oh, I might be able to sub on an alt account.
Let's get them going, guys.
Let me check real quick. Let's see. Let me switch
He's
up.
He's there, guys. He's there. Good job, everybody. 202. Let's go.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Pop bottles. Buy one, open. I'm not. You know, this is something you just buy. Stuff with 202. Nice, dude. Nice.
202.
203 with Tiger. Congrats. Also, big announcement. We got a brand new channel member. Speaking of the Tiger himself, Dan Tiger becomes a YouTube channel member. We appreciate you.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Thanks, Tigers. We appreciate it. We appreciate all of it. I'm still talking like this.
Talking like you're fucking Christian Bale. Dan Tiger, thank you so much for becoming a channel member.
Ooh. That's not a bad idea.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, but I mean, you know me, Brent. I have way too many beers to do something like that.
Hey, what do you don't got anything invested? You didn't drop $350 on it.
Hey, man. That doesn't mean you'd be reckless.
But that gives you a perfect reason to flex it. You're supposed to flex a fig in those cases.
I don't think I want to open it though. I mean, I do, but I don't know.
What's the use of a poly bag just sitting around?
I know. I'm thinking about it because I'm like, I don't think I'm going to sell it, obviously.
God, I'm fucking mind blown by that. That's
crazy.
That's sick. Damn.
I'll give you a little more context off air, but that was definitely shocking.
Yeah, fuck.
That was definitely shocking. So thank you, man. That was crazy. Holy cow. Frame it. Yeah, I know. I'll put it in the Girth Trooper case. I know, man. I'm thinking that would be sick.
That would be dope. That would be sick.
The ACOB members, mock builders. All right. So, let's go through the backlog. Brent, how you feeling about pacing with the supers? I like it. I feel like it's
good.
Giving it
room
good.
To breathe. I think we need. What are we waiting on? What do we haven't done? Yeah. You
had a second request for FFF. We can definitely play that.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
And then Mark said Freako, and then when he was behind, he saw we played it, and so he's saying DJ's choice. So what would you like to hear, Brent?
We've already done Wave. We've done Rennie. We're gonna do 40F and Figs. Let's do Dinos.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Yeah, let's do Dinos.
I just wanna know how they feel. Are they dark? Are they white? Are they healthy? Do they bite? Take me to your room for reasons only I know. Don't show me your boobs. I just wanna see your dinos. Oh yeah, darling, I need to know. I just wanna see your dinos.
Brett, is that the most unhinged out of all of them? What's the most?
Might be.
Freako is pretty unhinged, right? But
Freako is pretty unhinged.
That one might be a little more though.
It is, yeah.
Is that like seriously, guys? Is that one the most insane one? I think it is. Yeah.
It might be. It really might be.
Is the rest all like? It makes sense if that's such a thing, Brent.
Cinematic, the Backstreet Boys.
Ooh, whoa,
I like that. I like that. Yeah, I like that.
You take that in anyway.
Whoa, the Backlog Boys.
Backlog Boys.
The Backlog Boys. That could be something, right?
Oh, like a band name?
I don't know. Something. The Backlog Boys.
Squad.
I don't know what.
Squad, you've been around forever. That one caught me off guard the most. Well, but see, I think I told Brent, show me your dinos like 3 years ago. I think I told you that, right? We've been sitting on that.
Well, like, it's so funny when
something there.
When you catch a regular, which hold on, by the way, I don't know if you could do it. It kind of bugs me that True Squadron is such a good friend of the channel, and he's not a. How did he not get gifted one of those 50 Membos?
I have no idea.
You know what I mean? I kind of wish he would. We got to at least make him a mod or something. Oh. That's crazy. How did he?
How do I do that?
Oh. How did he?
What do I do?
I don't think you can. You do it from StreamYard? You might have to do it.
No, I'm in YouTube.
Oh yeah, you just click on his name.
Okay.
Make him a mod at least. That's so weird. 50 gifted and he didn't get one. That's crazy. Huh.
Okay.
One of these days, someone will gift one and it'll go to Squadron. Too many lurkers, CPA said. Yeah. Welcome to the mod squad. Yeah. I doubt they will. I just want to know how they feel.
It says girl too. It says girl. It goes, girl, I doubt they're real.
Girl, I doubt they're real. I just want to know how they feel. Take me to your room for reasons only I know. Dude, it's so. I just want to see your dinos. Dude, it's so good.
It's like it's any song that says "darling" is automatically awesome. It's like, darling, I need to know.
Well, yeah, just like No Figgy, No Buy, where he's like, "Oh, darling,
whatever I can get, darling,
such trash."
Yep, I've noticed there's a lot of similarities.
No Figgy, No Buy.
All right.
No Figgy, No Buy.
All right, we did have one additional.
Somehow you got to have your gifted open. Oh, what? I think, yeah. To receive a gift, to receive a gifted membership, I think you have to go into your account and like check the box where you can receive gifted memberships. That's kind of weird. I have heard of that though.
Wonder if Tyler believes in boobs the way he believes in dinos. Picks or they never happen. That's his pickup line.
Picks or they never happen.
He turned
Cajun
it down.
should be his
RJ
pickup
turned
line.
it down. Okay. Okay. Well, we didn't know that. Thank you for the pro tips, guys. We're still learning the craft.
Oh, darling, Moss Espa is such trash.
I think wife is in like 3 songs too. I noticed.
Say your kids, say your wife.
Yeah, and then
Nah, I got the set.
that's $1,000 Death Star, and then
We haven't heard that yet.
all right,
We haven't
well,
heard that.
Yeah, well, Ostef just did $2. We'll do that, and then we'll close
Yeah.
out with FFF. We'll do them in order the way they intended. So here's $1,000 Death Star, and then I do the wife is also mentioned in 40 effing figs too. Watch.
Call it Disney tax, call it inflation, call it Lego, nuts in your face. Sell your house, sell your pet, only way you get $1,000 set, $1,000 set, $1,000 set, $1,000 set. Sell your kidney, get $1,000 set. Had the 1,000, had my wife. Now I got the set. Death gave me life. $1,000 Death Star. Yeah.
That's a banger, dude.
I got heaters to the left, heaters to the right. When I fix the Joker hippo, I'ma party all night. But never in my life, did I ever have a set that I wanna make my wife. Don't want no house, don't want no kids. All you gotta give me is 40 fucking figs. 40 fucking figs, 40 fucking figs. I even do a bid for 40 fucking figs. Dear Lordy, my body needs the 40. 40 fucking figs, 40 fucking figs.
Dude, it would go so hard that you imagine that live, Brent. Like,
Yeah.
"Are those 4s up, dude?"
Dude, and $1,000 set. $1,000 set would go heavy live. Heavy. Dude, I think
You'd
I've
have to do
settled
the
it.
Could you do the screaming?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, I think I want to get 40 fucking figs tattooed on me somewhere. I swear to God, I'll put it on my leg somewhere.
Oh man.
Honestly, I need to just start putting.
FFF has legs, dude, for sure. That one might be around for a minute.
Dude, I love it.
Oh man. All right, boys. Brent has work. We did a very focused show on again, this is one of many. Don't worry.
Yeah.
One of many May the 4th shows that we're gonna do. We just wanted to get our beaks wet a little bit, Brent. Dip the toes in the pool. Hey, listen, all of our picks might change once we see these things, right? As far as our battle plans.
I know. I'm excited to see these. So I do want to, before we drop, yes, I do have work. I know it's the end of the show, but there is 113 of you still in here.
Oh, the thing you were telling me? Yeah.
Yeah. So I do want to show you guys something really quick.
You gonna pull it up for me?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
I do want to shout this person out, like in another stream, like kind of, I don't know, I guess in the beginning when there's like more people here, I guess. But even though this is the end of the stream, there's a new artist on Instagram I've been DMing with, chatting with. Super chill dude. Lino's art, maybe pronounced Linos, I'm not sure, but we'll say Lino's art. Does a lot of cool stuff here. He has this series where he's been drawing different levels of the Lego Star Wars video game. Dude, they're so sick. So as you can see, he makes a ton of really cool art, even the non-Lego stuff. Really, really cool right here with all these different wrappers and stuff right here. But so I believe this is the first one here. So we'll check this one out. Can this go full screen, Jones? I guess it can't. Can this not go full screen, Jones?
It's all right. You can kind of see it. No,
Yeah.
it doesn't pop out. I don't think they.
So, yeah. Anyways, he found this like really cool like frame, as he'll show it off again at the end. This like just really weird, interesting looking frame at like a thrift shop, and he just had this idea to film up every spot of the frame because it's like a frame that holds like multiple pictures in it.
Yeah.
And he just had this idea to start doing different levels of the from the Lego Star Wars game. So obviously this is like the hub area, the kind of cantina area where like the main part of the game is. Yeah, and here's that cool frame. So he did this one. Looks sick, right? He sells these prints, boys. So you can go to linosart.com and buy the prints. So yeah, that's the cool frame. And then, dude, it just goes on. So like this one's one of my favorites right here. This one right here, from the Duel of the Fates level right here. Really, really, really dope. Just makes really cool art. And like I said, he sells all these as prints, boys. So if you want to pick up some really, really, and the prints usually are bigger than what the actual like original. Like usually he blows up the prints a little bit, so they're bigger than the original that he does right here. So super, super sick. I think he's got 4 of them so far. The Duel on Mustafar right here. Then you got the Trench Run right here, looking really, really sick. So I believe if we go ahead and go, no, we'll have to. Sorry, boys, I'll have to. Oh, okay, there we go. So here's his home page. Really cool design on the website here, Sean. I don't know if you're seeing this.
Damn.
This is a really, really cool design. Look at the cursor. Even the cursor is like this pencil. This is a really, really nicely designed website.
A lot of talent over there.
Yeah, this dude is amazing. Again, I'll showcase him again next week, more like closer to like the beginning of the episode. But as you can see here, boys, here is the prints he has available. Right, he just has 4, but I believe he's gonna be doing a few more of these Star Wars prints. And here's some of the other ones too, like the Fortnite one. Really, really cool. Okay, I guess that's it that he has available right now. But these are so cool. And as you can see, look how big these are, Sean. He really blows these up to where they're a lot.
Oh, okay.
Bigger.
I thought they were going to be like card size. I thought that's why you were interested.
The originals are small.
Yeah.
But yeah, 19 by 16. These are kind of girthy, boys. So I don't know what's CHF. Am I dumb, Sean? What's that stand for? CHF.
The currency, you mean?
Yeah. What's CHF? He's in America, I'm pretty sure.
Canadian? I don't know. Canadian hard. I don't know.
I don't know. But as you can see, boys,
they're Swiss francs.
Yeah.
He's in Switzerland. I don't think he's in America, dude.
Are you sure?
Well, that's what it says. Quick little Google.
Oh, what CHF means? Oh,
yep.
I don't know. I thought he was in America. Either way, look how big the print is, though. Like, that's a girthy size print right there.
It stands for Confederatio Helvetica Franc. It's a type of franc.
Really?
Yeah.
Totally thought he was. I don't know. He sounds American in his videos. Anyway, either way.
Work congestive heart failure. Thanks, CPA.
I mean, look at just. These are awesome. These are so cool.
That's
really,
really
really
heater,
cool.
I think, out of.
You think this one? I like the Duel of the Fates one a little bit more, I think. But I mean, dude, even like the
to me that's the heater for sure.
We gotta tell. I mean, I figured you'd like this one. You're a Trench Run guy.
Oh no, I didn't see. Okay.
Yeah, dude, this one's sweet.
I still think the other one, but that's a heater. There's a lot of heaters. I mean,
look at the True Jedi meter, like halfway filled up and shit too, and like see how the heart right here, like the heart is like slightly bigger, like just like how the hearts are in the games, dude. Like it's so sweet, man.
Yeah, no, this is really good stuff, dude.
And then the what's the other one? Then the Duel on Mustafar. This is another one of the more kind of recent ones he made. This one's really, really cool. Look at just like the detail of like how the light from the lightsabers is like shining on the figs right here. Yeah. The clash effects, man, like so cool. That the health bars, like so dope. And again, in hand. I mean, look how big that is in hand. Like that is, yeah. So shout out. The Linos are.
If I can get you to those, and the shipping isn't $750. That'd be good.
Oh, here, look, you can change it. That's just what it's defaults to. You can USD right here.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So $33.98 for that. Again, I mean, it's a 19 by 13. That's a pretty big size print there. However, he does have one that is smaller. So and it's the one that Sean likes the most here with the Mos Eisley Cantina Bobes. If you swap it from CHF to USD, that's going to be $16.99 for the smaller size there. So, but again, it's still
it says made and shipped from Switzerland.
Oh, does it? Oh, wow.
Right there on the bottom.
Well, he sounds American in his videos.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. But either way, shout out to Lino's art.
No,
really freaking cool website design as well. I mean, really dope. I love the way this website is designed. Really cool Lego prints right here. Well, I guess this one's not Lego, but the Fortnite, if you're into Fortnite, there's one for you there. Really cool stuff. I was DMing him. Super cool dude. Had to show him some love. I know that a lot of you guys out there that like really cool, just different Lego Star Wars stuff. I mean, like, sure, everybody out there has the same TIE fighter or this and that, but I personally like really cool, like obscure Lego stuff. So definitely check that out, boys.
See, Morris, he could just be living there and just be an American.
It's true. It's true.
He seems American. Yeah. Or he's perfected the accent, Brett. Either way.
So. Yeah.
All right, boys. Well, we'll play you out. All roads lead, man, next week. Holy moly. You're not going to want to miss this. Details soon. We'll have them before the launch, but this will be a limited time experience on this one. So be ready. Be ready for this one.
Stickler, they're coming soon. Brickworld vlogs will happen soon.
Oh, man. A nice, straightforward, old school, original ACOB show.
Just the two of us.
That's right. For Brent from Brent's Bricks, this is Sean the Right Way, and this little production that we do most every single week has been.
It was nice to stay for the whole show. Yeah.
A couple of brickheads. Peace. Oh, it's a sick Kylo. Jesus.
Yeah, it is.
Ooh, old school.